Nah, it doesn't work like that, mind, right, alas. It's got to be accidental, you know? We've got to lure someone into our trap. We've all failed. You going to kill Siddles, Mina? You might need a few levels yet. Of all the places, Eric, for an animated emote, that would have been one of them. But alas. Also, I seem to remember having the Roly Grail emote, but now I can't find it. Has it been deleted from Twitch? Was 2020 a big waste? God, this music's so good. Right, welcome to the stream. Chaz, Eric, Trim, Mina, Mindright, Eric, Easy Green, Eric, Mindright, Trim, Mina, Eric, Easy Green, Chaz, Eric, and Mindright. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I've had a stupid idea. I was thinking, right, seeing as this is a game all about naval combat, how about I see if I can challenge myself to survive with one life on a single island without a ship for an entire stream?
John rings his new girlfriend's doorbell with a bunch of flowers. She opens the door, sees the flowers and drags him inside. She lays on the couch, gets undressed and says this is for the flowers. Don't be silly, Paddy says you must have a vase somewhere.
Fucking hell. Yeah, Santa, where's the edit? Oops. Fucking hell, Kieran, welcome to the stream as well. It depends on the island. I mean, I'm thinking of maybe doing it on a bigger island, which leaves, like, Krakens, Thieves Haven, Plunder.
Wilson.
I'm not doing it on Chicken Isle, fuck that. Exactly, Mindright, right? Now, the goal would be, could I maybe make, if I can survive, the targets for today's stream are, find a rowboat, go to an island. I'm thinking one of the bigger ones, like Plunder might work. And while there, I have to kill skeletons, find loot, collect loot, store loot, hold it, and survive against everything that comes my way with one life for 3 hours. Then at the end, put everything I've collected on a rowboat, sail to sell, for 20 grand. Do you think I could make 20 grand from that? I gotta survive yet. I don't know. Crescent. I'm not doing it on Crescent. I'm not doing it on one of those shitty little Plunder sounds good. But am I allowed a rowboat? Right. Thank you, Sea of Thieves. How was that for a challenge? Do you think I can do it? I've got one life as well. I think I should go for it. If I'm allowed a rowboat, then this does nothing for the list. But it is a challenge, right? YOLO says Easy Green. Exactly, that's the rules. Well done, Santa. Fucking hell. We got a name change halfway through. Do it, but every time you kill something, you have to yell Colin. I don't even know who Colin is, Trim. Mindright, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. There's the Roly Grail emote. So am I allowed a rowboat? That's all I'm getting. How about I have to get off the ship on a rowboat, sail to the island, scuttle the ship. Oh, this is a server with a fucking Fort of Fortune. Jesus. And I'm going to commit to this server, whether it's got a Reaper on it or not. How about that? Deal? Press 1 if Stubbler survives. Press 2 if this is too much to ask. Genuinely interested of whether or not you think this is possible. 1 to survive, 2 to fuck it. Mina says I'm not going to make it. Eric says it's not possible. I'm in the business of trying to prove everybody wrong, I must say. Easy Green says it's not possible. This is just to survive, not to get 20 grand. What am I even doing? Why am I getting supplies? Where am I? Sanctuary Outpost. So I'm not actually far from Plunder. I think it's possible. Do we really want Colin tanking? Do I even need... I guess I don't even need supplies, do I? Pure fiction, a fabrication, high hopes, but big lies. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll grab just the pocket full of supplies. I bet there's a Reaper on this server. There isn't. Not a bad start.
Opened the fridge to find a snack, but you weren't in there.
Look at Trim being super nice. Right. If I do this on Plunder Outpost, Plunder is fairly big and it's got a lot of twists and turns on it. Isn't it mean, don't you think? If Augur said it, it'd be creepy. But Trim said it, and he's not a vampire. That's my new Tinder line, Trim. Mikey, welcome to the stream.
I don't get why Marvel doesn't use the Hulk to advertise more. He's basically one big banner.
Mikey. Even for this place. Thank you for the bits. Here's an interesting wrinkle about this, right? If a ghost ship comes close to Plunder while I'm on the island, am I allowed to row out to it to steal the loot? This is what I was thinking earlier. And I don't want that quest, do I? What's that quest? If that's on Plunder, I'm lucky. It's not. It's Cannon Cove. Swim out, not row out. No, but I want a rowie. I'm going to have to go to a couple of islands to find a rowboat first. Mikey, thank you for the big bits. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Eric Banner played David Banner. What a world. Blows your mind, right? Okay, so where's Plunder from here? Plunder should be down here someplace. There. Right, if you're just joining, my goal of today is to survive 3 hours on Plunder Valley without a ship and 1 life. First of all, I need a rowboat. I also need to decorate the ship. Do we even give this ship a name, even though we're going to sink the fucking thing? Maybe not. I wouldn't want to see one of you people sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Why are you blowing mind right? Did I say blow your mind right? I think it did. George just started skateboarding. Alright. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The ship I'm going to intentionally sink at the start of the stream is going to be named after the person with the number closest to 77. Eric! Woo. Eric, it's you. I'm nervous about this now because I feel like I've talked it up. Talked up my ability to do it. But first I need a rowboat. That's the most important part of this challenge so far. David Banner blows mind, right? Santa and Mikey with the double jokes already to start the stream off. Mina's delay. Mina, that's just popped through. You could name the ship after Bernard, the chicken you murdered. I did not murder no chickens, I'll have you know. A prediction on if I can do it. Tell you what, let me get the rowie first. Yeah, let me get a rowie, then we'll head to the island, and I think we start a prediction as to whether or not I can pull this off. Fuck it. This is going to do absolutely nothing. I mean, a bonus stretch. My goal, if I start surviving quite well, my goal will be to see if I can find 20 grand's worth of loot. And then all I have to do is survive until like 25-2 or something like that. And then I'm going to jump on and then row to the nearest outpost, which I assume will be Plunder. The reason, another good facet of doing it at Plunder as well, look, is this. Plunder Outpost is here. It's not like it's going to be the least spiciest, quietest part of the server. I'm going to be at one of the big island close to Reapers. Right, where's the beach on Cannon Cove? I just want to go and see if there's a rowie. A rowie sounds too much like something you'd buy off someone on the docks, pun intended. A rowie? Yeah, I bought 3 rowies and couldn't remember most of last week. It does sound like a sex move, actually, doesn't it? I see what you mean. If only there wasn't so many vices you could buy on the docks. Right, rowboat first, right? You've made Mina caffeinate now, because you've laughed at her for having a bad delay. Raise your hand if you were the person that started laughing at me. Is that Rowie or is it a busted one? Busted. Toxic, welcome to the stream. I've got a challenge. I've got to survive on an island without a ship. First I need to find a rowboat. So that's not plunder, is it? No, that's wanderers, I think. Right, let me see if I can find... I'll look back across and see if I can find a rowie. Straightforward. God, Eric, I remember you driving yourself on this island during the Ashen Winds. Are you shitting me? There's already a ship at fucking Plunder. Colin was the one that laughed at Mina first. So we kick Colin and all our problems are solved, right? Sounds like a euphemism for something terribly non-PC. What, rowie? Can't find one. Let's go over to Wanderers, see if I can find a rowboat there. Still no wind, of course, because even on stupid, shitty little missions like this, I still have to sail into the fucking wind. So I see you're all lining up to have a day off Twitch today, by the way. You're all good people. I'll tell you what, we'll go to that fort after Wanderers. If I could find a ropoon, I'd be very happy. Yeah, there's a blackout today on Twitch, apparently. Everybody's chosen not to stream to try and force Twitch to fix the hate raids. I try and log off, but I've got raids to organise. In an absolute show of solidarity, Cheeky, who was a victim of one of these hate raids, just turned his stream on earlier and started streaming. So silly. Hate raids need to stop, of course, but this is not the way. In before Siddles is the only one streaming. Siddles is streaming right now? What a disgusting monster. Cheeky's a rock, he can't insult in truth. Right, that sloop has left a little bit. It's started to go... It's still really south, though. I think that's... Is that Plunder? That's Discovery Ridge. As if he only wants money on a Friday. Is that what he does it for? So he can earn enough to buy 3 Bud Light Limes. And then claim he's a big drinker. Gwynblade and Mikey are off to go say boobs in a chat. Is that a rowie? That's a rowie. Rowie? 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 Rock. Fuck. How is there not a rowboat in the entirety of the fucking... I need to learn the areas of the map. What's this area called? The Shores of Plenty. How is there not a rowboat in the entirety of the Shores of fucking Plenty? A rent moment. Is that why he does it? He consumes liquid that isn't Corona. Oh yeah, Corona, that's the one. I was trying to think of which one it was. Right, let's go to this fort and see if I can find one there. You see, this is what I'm going to be looking for while I'm on the island. It's going to be looking for skeletons to kill, and then he'll drop a quest, and then there'll be a quest to do, and then it'll be kill this and that. I am worried that'll run out of stuff to do. But I need, if I can make 20 grand, then I'll see it as a success. That ship's on a... Oh, it's on Sea Post. That's just somebody fishing. We'll be alright. We're sticking with breasts and plop to keep on the right side of the Twitch, please. I like the word plop, I must admit. Trim, I need you to say something incredibly, incredibly inspiring to try and manifest a rowboat at this fort. And it's got to be more than 3 letters. I mean, that works. Hey, Stubbler, 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 BR, BBR, 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 Stubbler, 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 Eat a Willy, Stubbler, 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 Stubbler. Yeah, I had that typed out quite quick, if you noticed. I don't think Trim's real. I think he's a fucking robot. That processing speed was too quick. Johnny 5 of typing over here. Oh, why is there no robots in the history of Sea of Thieves? Once they get banned, we're going to raid Trim and just spam the word droppings. Underrated word. I can't get any loot from here, can I? Because, like... Maybe I can hit my shot. I got hit-regged on a keg. Did you see the X pop up to say that I hit that then? Fuck this game. Oh, shit. Knocked my coffee over. That's hit registration. When everybody complains about hit registration in Sea of Thieves, it's that they're hitting shit, and the fucking visual representation comes up of them hitting shit, but it doesn't fucking take any damage. Kitten, welcome to the stream, I'm ranting. Press 1 to just sword swipe. No, because I'm not dying in today's stream, am I? What about do it now? I've got to stop wasting time, because the more time I am on the island, the more time I'm not in any jeopardy, right? I'm not doing it, Trim. Right, robot, please. Kitten, I've got a challenge. I'm going to go to Discovery Ridge, park up, and then I'm not allowed to die for the whole stream. I'm going to sink the ship as well. But first I need a... If there's a... I bet there's a ropoon on Plunder. Quit whinging, I'm leaving. Would this be Twitch? Were we not to win? If we weren't allowed to whinge? This fort's cool. Which one is it? Why? Robots are like buses. Oh, I'm trying to manifest one. Trim, you said there'd be one here. Let me take out some pent-up stress. And that felt a tiny bit better, but it's not going to help me find a robot. Alright, somebody come up with an ironclad robot finding strategy. I know you've all got them, stop fucking about. Just help me. I could cause a big explosion for no reason other than it would look good. But would that manifest a robot? Some good food down there, which I aren't allowed to take. Quite satisfying, but it's not got me a rowie, has it? You know those iced buns with a cherry on? Yes. Stop playing with my heart, Trim. Stop trying to manifest a pineapple, Easy Green. We're trying to manifest rarer things than that. A fucking robot for some reason. Because I need a rowie for my escape plan, right? Late to the party, but a few years ago, Her Story is very good. Played it in one sitting. Yes, it is. Is that the one you 100%ed? Could spend the whole stream blowing things up. That's fair. So, Disco... Hang on. So this is my island on the left. Plunder. That ship's left whatever island that is. No, this isn't Plunder. This is Discovery Ridge. Hang on a minute. I'm lost. It's left again. That one. I think the island, which is a series of rings in the southwest, usually has a rowboat around it. I can't remember the name. Sharkbait Cove, Valkyrion, yeah. It does, actually, because it's got a lot of water on the inside, right? That ship's gone back to the seapost. Does he think I'm a threat? He's just fishing. He's fine, he's a fisherman. You know those ice buns with cherry on? Yep. Well, Prince Philip hated foreigners. I've not actually seen the link until now, Trip. Shit, that's impressive. That 12 minutes is good also if you can tolerate the Hitchcock Kubrick influences that will no doubt bounce a few people off. Really? I actually don't say anything more, but I am interested. Can I just get to the fucking island, please? Right, I need somebody else to manifest me a robot. Kitten, say something incredibly positive to try and manifest a robot on this island. Mind over matter. Easy Green's doing sign language. Kitten says twat. How can we argue with this? This is my island, but I need a fucking robot. Is that an actual galleon parked over there? Yep. We've got a galleon and a fisherman and no robot. Definitely play it, the Kiss of Death. Gwynblade, I'll put it on the very bottom of my ever-long list. Right. Circling the island. Let's see if Kitten's twat worked. What? You know what I mean? I meant you did. Kitten. You. Shut up, everybody! Leave me alone. Fuck. Right. Robot, where you at? Where are you, robot? What a beautiful island, if only it would... That made me do the insulted guy glance meme. Listen, you fucking started this. If you'd have said something like... The world is a nice place or something, I'd have said, let's see if Kitten's kind words worked. This guy on the left is worried, by the way. Must have worked fairly well. She's getting married. Mikey. That guy friendly? He looks friendly. Of course that gets clipped. Still not finding a robot. Fuck this game. This is wasting time. And precious energy. I wonder if they allow you to buy a robot in the future. You know, like you can buy supplies. Yep, no Rowie. Fuck me. Where's that one? Oh, it's a crashed one. God damn it. Like, I'm wasting valuable time that I should be surviving. Like, I can't see this working without a robot. Let's go to Discovery Ridge. Best of when? Oh, it's best of time, isn't it? Fuck. When you stop touching yourself, Trim. Precisely. God, this boycotting Twitch is a good idea, really. I'm feeling it. Shrink house. I didn't say it, Kitten. It's true, though, Kitten, right? That slip of the tongue could have just gone unnoticed, but Trim's highlighted it, pointed it out to the world, and made an absolute embarrassment of all of us. What do I mean with the poo brain? It's not poo brain, it's purity. That's what I fell a victim to right there. Fuck, that galleon is coming at speed. I'm going to go check Disco Ridge for a Rowie. At what point have I spent so long waiting for a robot that I've ruined the challenge? What with such an inventive title as well. Wasted. I'll be back Discovery Plunder Valley, I promise. I watched that clip. Can you see the innocence in my delivery, Eric? At least I didn't say cunt. Heaven forbid one of us said cunt on this channel. It was too late 5 minutes ago. Ooh. Well, what can I do, right? I need a robot for the challenge. Otherwise I can't get the loot off the island at the end.
Stop saying cunt.
Yes, please. George is upstairs. Skateboarding. Can I just be lucky for once in my entire life, please? What we're doing if we can't find a row? We're just fishing for a whole stream. He's hang gliding now. Good, at least he's doing something a bit safer. Heaven forbid you question the workings of my twat. Listen, kitten, you've married him now. Call him or you're about to marry him. Call him Towns. Can't judge a man just because he's from Yorkshire so harshly. That fucking galleon crashing into islands in the background. I feel like find a rowboat while looking for one should be on the list. This is brutal. Can I go ask that galleon if they've got one? I'm going to crash hard. Hello? Turn. Whew.
Yes, we do not use euphemisms for women's genitals in this community. We are gentlemen.
Yeah, apart from Trim, he's a pussy. Ooh, didn't enjoy saying that. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Let's go over to this island. I'm just island hopping and wasting everybody's life. You see, this is why you should all have taken part in today's boycott, because this is what you've got. This is what... You know what I mean? This was the consolation prize. I think not using them gives us more clout, that's true. Let's all stop swearing from this point forward. I think I tried to do that on stream in 2018 once and it went catastrophically. I think I lasted about 8 minutes.
Teehiota's pocket.
That's the thing, if you stop just using the words for these things, you end up being one of them people that goes, one-eyed milkman, tee-hee-hee. You don't want to be that, right? You should call him a dick, not a pussy, since he's small and fragile. Trim is. Trim's a big, long, lanky, fragile streak of piss, right? To put it nicely. Loved shaking hands with a one-eyed milkman. It's a bit David Brent, is it not? What's this galleon doing? Is it all right? It's just been sailing around. Shall we go and speak to this galleon, see if they've got a rowboat? I'll go repo theirs. Ha! Ropoon! Ropoon! Fuck the galleon! Ropoon! I am concerned about that galleon. They don't look right. I found a rowie. Can I still salvage this? You can be long and small. It's all about the girth. Trim is not a girthy boy. True, actually. Nice sword lunge. Actually worked. Got away with it. I'll have you know my balls work. Yeah, they worked once. The galleon shot at me. Press 1 to sink the galleon. I can't get distracted. It's supposed to be survival day. They've set themselves on fire. And stop suggesting distractions. Can I just dock this bastard rowboat, please? Hello? Thank you. Right, rowie engaged. I've got nothing else to use the cannonballs on, though. I feel I should go over and offer him assistance, because I don't know what's happening. They're on fire now. You found your rowboat. Does that mean my twat works? I guess it does, actually. What is happening with this galleon? I'm concerned. Eric, I'm going to put you at brief danger, just so I can go and investigate what's going on with this galleon. Look at this. I'm going to stay out of their broadside, though. This is the Shores of Plenty Fire Department. Do you need assistance? Shoot your gun in the air if you'd like assistance. Hello, sir. Put the fire out and steal the ship, says Easy Green. The hell, this thing is burning. Fire on a galleon is no joke, though. I'm just going to pull up behind so they don't use the cannons on me. I'm friendly, sir. Would you like assistance? The fuck? Set myself on fire now. What is going on this poor man's ship? Hello! Right, I have to get some cleaning done now that I've insulted Trim. Put the stairs out so I can get up. Sir, would you like any assistance while I'm here? Was you doing a quest? No? I do win slightly at the word twat being used like that, I know, right? A bait ship, is that a thing? But there was a cannon shot, right? I definitely heard a oh, dear. It definitely shot at me at one point. That's a great fucking visual, though. Look at that. This ship's coming over. This ship's going to think I've done it. Has he got an alliance flag up? Or is it just a... Is that a merchant emissary? Let's go see what this guy wants to talk about. Front, mid... Oh, front. It's going to be the front. Sir? This is not what it looks like. I can promise you that. I think we've got a solo galleon right here, and he's not in a good position. Do you have any water on your ship? Is he going to start shooting at me? Alright. Were they defending that ship's honour? Dick move, not gonna lie. I mean, they did it, right? I don't know if I can fight off two people. Also, this is not a good start for the old robot fucking thing on the island. They've got Athena things as well. That's what a guilty person always says. This is not what it looks like. I am actually fucking innocent in this instance. For once. Right. Water's fixed. They're still approaching. I hit a chain shot, which I think fucked up their... I've got no wood. I'm going to sink now to a 2-on-1 because I wanted to go over and be of assistance. They're in my broadside. If I can nail a chain shot here. How does that miss? Alright, alright, alright. Says the guy who wants a rowie. They're firing... It's gonna hit my mast, look. I don't know what their play is. Do they think I sunk the other guy? I think they do, right? I've got no chain shots either. Where did they go? Oh, I haven't sorted out my loot, have I? My supplies. I think they're just looking for blood. I think they think I sunk the galleon. That ram was bad, though. I'm out of wood as well, unless there's some really good wood in my new rowboat. Typical, right? You don't meet a single other player. Come on, loads of wood. Loads of wood. Oh, good fucking food. Right, what do I do for a 1-on-2? Dick move. I think they're just evil. Do you think, Eric? Well, they would just throw in, like, blunderbombs and stuff, right? I wonder if it would be possible to get a board on them. But I'm just spinning at this point. Not sure they cared about the galleon. Maybe not. Where are they? Off to my left. Tell you what. Let me straighten her up a bit. Could I land if... I haven't got any chains, have I? This guy. Okay, they got more speed than I have. Maybe I go for the board. I'm just always fucking taking damage. He'll have seen me jump off right there. I'm not going to miss this. God, I haven't fought on a ship for fucking weeks. Fuck, I'm going to hit the island, aren't I? Ooh. Eric, I think you might have sunk. Really need to get up and go now. Good luck, have fun, and don't die. 10 out of 10 board. Thank you, Eric. I missed the first blunder. I need to get better at fighting on ships. Right, I'll keep with the sword and the blunderbuss, but I think I'll have rammed the island really hard and they'll be on my ship. I know my rowboat is sinking. This game laughs when you make plans, right? If only there was a rowie on the fort. Right, I've hit the island, I'm not moving. I think they're on board by the sound of things. You're a blunderbuss. I mean, I've made a lot of blunders so far in this engagement. What the hell am we doing here? He's getting on board. Let's just left click like everybody else does. Just go left click, left click, left click, left click, left click. How did I not hit him then? He's left clicking out of his mind, look. Left click, left click. Now here I am, fucking blunder sniping. Ooh. I've hit him multiple times, right? I think I've been sunk. Stuck on the island with one person fucking on the ship and then another person chasing me around in the water. Maybe a blunderbuss is not the answer. Let's go with the sniper. Also, that's 2 chops. You're beached, very beached. I think what they saw, Easy Green, was a ship parked there while another ship was on fire. Therefore, they must have thought that I was dumping on the galleon for some reason. Wonder how the ship will sink. I mean, it'll go down, but whether or not it'll... I guess the one life hasn't started yet. I know I've died more today than I've died in the last week. I can't hear anything. I'm not getting a back spawn. I think I'll be on my new island, on a new ship. Eric, you've already sunk. Eric? Hello? It was my fate. I've gone rusty. Is that a chop? It's a chop. This is the longest black screen in history. Hello? Can I go back? I've got a fight to... Hello? Brilliant. That's the first time I've ever seen Sea of Thieves crash. Fuck. That was a long black screen, though. I guess that loading time. But it sounded like I was loading back in. So we're forgetting Survivor Day. I don't think we should. But it's not exactly that impressive anymore, is it? Seeing as I've already wasted an hour just getting to the fucking island. Oh, I can rejoin. Good. Yeah. There is a chance that I could go back to that island and find that harpoon robot that I had. What do you think? Yeah, but that's just wasting time as well. Ah! What do we do? Do you think we go back? I don't want to forget about it, Easy Green, but the longer we try and set it up, the worse it is. I'm on an island? What the f... Okay, Sea of Thieves? Hello? I think it's one of them days. The fuck was that? I've never spawned on an island before. Not like that, anyway. I guess it's because I rejoined the session after sinking. Where am I? Sunken Grove? Crooked Masts. Koala Island. I mean... No. Hang on, let me get back on. Do we still go for it? If there's a row here, then I'll be alright, but I need to get back to plunder and then... I shouldn't have gone near that galleon, should I? I should have acted innocent. Are we safe? We're safe. Alright. What I'll do... I could just... I think yesterday's plan was to do a tall tale today. But I got distracted and had this idea. I kind of want to go back to plunder, I must admit. Despite getting embarrassed by those two guys. Plunder west-southwest? Wake up standing. That was a weird fucking... It looks so strange doing it on an island. I guess what it is, Eric, is because I'm loaded into the first server, but also respawning. Because I was rejoining a previous session, despite loading into a server. Therefore, I don't know, weird. Apparently it's September, Eric. We're in the last 4 months of the year. Nobody mentioned Green Day, don't do it, you're better than that. Alright, let's head back. Tell you what I'll do. Let's check the daily deeds and stuff like that. I could do a vault. Because this plan's obviously not going to work anymore. So maybe I could go and... maybe do a vault. The daily deed is to burn 3 skeletons at once with fiery attacks for bonus doubloons. I could get that done. I already thought it happens every year. Say it, don't do it. We're better people than this, Eric. Sort of. Sometimes. How about that then, ladies and gents? We'll fuck that idea off and we'll go and do a vault or something. Because I've wasted far too much time finding a rowboat and ruined it. We'll maybe attempt this tomorrow. First I need an outpost. Little fact, I hated that song when it came out and I'm still not a fan. Me too. Me too, actually. There was a lot on that album that I liked. But that and Boulevard of Broken Dreams were definitely not 2 of the songs that I liked off that one. I'm with you there, Eric. Yeah, I think Easy Green, we're going to forget Survivor Day. Not because them guys are out there, just purely because Because I actually don't think enemy ships would be that much of a concern for a survivor day, but because I've wasted too much time and now it wouldn't be impressive. Let's go back up to Galleon's Grave. I'll grab a vault, see if I can do one of these.
Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
That is the lyrics. Thank you, Control V. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Shit. Wait, is this the same server? Didn't this server have a Fort of Fortune on it last time? This doesn't have a Fort of Fortune, but it has a Flame Heart for some reason. I don't know if I've actually gone back onto the same server. You said no green died, I know. You're right, you're right. Alright, name a third song that has the word September in the title. I really need to get better practiced again. It's been so long since we've all played as a group and we've been doing a lot of PvP that when I board ships now I don't know where to start. Also, it was rather foolish to just let the ship sail straight towards an island. I should be on the same server. I'm guessing that I am because I sort of spawned back in on a random island. Don't crash into Sharktooth. Let's do the skeleton thing, and I'll maybe do a vault, see if I can get away with that. Because we were going to do a vault. Why am I going southeast? I'm supposed to be going northeast. Because I have actually got, if I recall, I've got 3 vaults that I need to tick off. This list is getting smaller, by the way. Ashen Wind. Throw vomit in a person's face. I've obviously got a lot of that to do. Another Ashen Wind, 2 Skull Forks. See, I don't know whether I go for a... I got 1 tribute chest, didn't I? But I've got a few to do. See, there's so much shit. I should really be doing another Tall Tale, but I think I've maybe left it a bit late to start with. Many big names did September songs, but I couldn't think of any others. They actually did. Look at Tank. What's that? Toxic? Sinatra, Barry White and Ella Fitzgerald. Well, all had songs with September in the title. Huh. Well, they're not recognisable songs, is that the issue? Right, north from here, go to Galleons. Why am I going round Kraken's Fall? Seem to be forgetting what north looks like. I'm guessing that was meant to be in bits. Did it not have Cheer 1 on the lyrics page, Easy Green? Yeah, alright, alright. First hour was a bit of a wash. But I'm going to turn this around by doing a vault in 2 hours. This.
Because going under the island would be stupid.
I could try and go over it. That's what I did on the last attempt. Lundios, thank you for the bits. Yeah, while I was fighting that crew the last time, I tried to go over the island, but it didn't work. Lundios, I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. One day Green Day will release their long-awaited 3rd album. I can't wait. Same with the Foo Fighters. Imagine. Both Collective Soul and Counting Crows each have a song with December in it. Let's regroup in 3 months. Deal. But what should we do until then, Eric? Let's boycott Twitch for a month. We wait. What you're pointing to is a very disappointing lack of songs. There's Galleon's Grave. Do you think I can jump off at Kraken's for a pocket? Because I don't have one, do I? Let's point towards... not Kraken's. Point towards Galleon's Grave and I'll go get some supplies from the island. Because I actually need to supply up now. We're not doing it. Thanks, Island, for fucking shooting at me. Appreciate it. I'm not wasting bits on James Taylor. Who's James Taylor? Hit your shots. Okay, that nearly hit. The island is... Credit to the island, actually. It's doing a better job than I thought it was going to. Lundios, thank you for the big bits. James Taylor invented the tea bag. I thought that was Margaret Thatcher. Oh no, where's she invented the PlayStation 2? Right, big supplies. Curse cannonballs, not so bad. Wood, I need food more than anything. Oh, she invented poppy. Gotcha. She de-invented milk. Yes, fire bombs, pomegranates, I'll take it. Balls deep. Oh, I really wish I could have got survival day work. I need a gold hoarder emissary up for this, remind me. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. You are going to thrive where Eric failed. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number is 8. Eric, we go again. We've got to honour it, Eric. Anyway, let's not speak ill of the cunt. I mean, no! Eric! Jesus! I picked one for a reason. Eric, well played. She turned off the milk. What came out of the second faucet then? Pepsi Max Lime, oddly. Alright, I've conceded. Let's get some good stuff done today. Mikey B. Couldn't have been further off. Barely, anyway. Eric, can I ask you something? How come you hit a rock with the front and got a hole in the back? Chaz judged me yesterday for walking too far to book it. You know what? I think he's right. Right, what's going on at this end of the server? Are we clear? Is there any burning galleons there just to bait people? You know what, Kitten? The more you talk about that galleon being a bait, the more it makes sense. I don't think that's how this works. Look, I don't ask you about your, you know, that thing. Leave my back hole alone. Eric, we're not supposed to mention any of these things. Let's just... Because next we'll have to mention that long thing that Trim's got. And we're all better than that. We're not better than that, but we know how to be better than that, so let's pretend. I actually can't do this with the lights on. I'm so used to not having them on that it feels like just big distracting things. The broomstick, yeah. He's got a scope on it as well, thanks to Soth. I forgot about the broom scope. See, this is why, like everybody was saying the other day, everybody was saying Cell and Koala and Mina and Bybit, everybody. It's about time we got back to good, proper Friday bullshit. Scribble, Jackbox, cards, the good old days. I say good old days, the old days. I know golf's something completely different now to what it used to be, but still. Right, let's bring her in. Let's fire up a vault and let's do something valuable with our time. Gold Hoarder Emissary, big money. We're not going to have a zero progress stream on my watch. We all up? We're good. We'll roleplay park out of our minds. I'm really having to stretch lately. I think going back to football finally after all of that, after COVID's done me in. So I need big stretch reminders. Right, let's sort all the stuff out. See, this is why It was such a torrid first part because I didn't do a single bit of inventory management. I put my wood away, but I don't have any, it seems. Lovely. Right, gives that water. Get rid of that. I can salvage this. I think we've started the day with bad karma. Although I don't think I deserved any bad karma for what happened to that galleon. I think the galleon... Going to save that galleon was maybe the most heroic thing we could have done. And I think you'll find I didn't do a single shred of damage to it. That galleon was parked there. It's in severe need of rescue. I even went over and offered to help. And that's what a good person does. Therefore, my karma is absolutely perfect. So don't want them in there, do we? Want these in there. Right, let's have the Gold Hoarder Emissary. We've not actually done one of these vaults before. This is the first time we've actually done one. Push wrong button again. Low to mid-20s weather this week. Beauty. It'll soon be that tiny little sweet spot, Eric, where it's like 16 to 18 degrees all day, every day. Wow, beautiful zone. A light sweatshirt, maybe, you know? Even a moderate to light one. None of this summer bollocks. Actually, it has been getting pretty cool lately. It's good. I have plenty of wood, but it is the morning for me. Easy green, disgusting. Sir?
What is it?
It's been a while since I've been here to speak to you. I would like to potentially buy myself a vault mission. If you have one, you do. A deadly vault locked by the devious tall-tale Mikhail. Sir, I will get this vault. I will get this vault. I will get all the loot. I will make me and you a lot of fucking money for the Gold Hoarders. And I'm going to start right now. I'm not uncomfortable anymore, GG. Give me that voyage, give me that. Right. The way these work is, I have been given a compass. This compass is going to point me towards the next thing I need to find out where this vault is located. Mute. Right, let me put all my shit away. One more pocket, then we'll go. Because I need supplies after sinking. Pop it in the stove. If I could walk outside with a hoodie for a simple comfort, I'm happy. Does the meaning of stove differ on either side of the Atlantic? I think they call a stove the oven top, Gwynblade. I think, or is it stove top they call it? Yeah, so it's just the oven, right? I think. Could do some NA correspondence in here, if anybody would like to volunteer. Hob, yeah, exactly. Put something on the stove, yeah. I use stove because of wood. Wood stove. Right, let me go get one more pocket. A pocket is a... Well, just fill my pockets with good supplies before we leave again. But stove and oven are the same. Stove is the appliance, the oven is a part. Ah, we call the oven the appliance and the stove the part, being the very top. Yeah, hob, that's the same thing. Sometimes use stove for the burners. I don't think... Do we ever actually use it in this country at all, Gwynblade? I use the stove to make eggs. I use the oven to roast chicken. Yes. It's in versus on, right? Right, let's go find out whatever I need from this quest. I'd use the stove to make eggs, but how will you fry your omelette? With water, of course. Hello? I heard Eric 2.0 take a hull. There we go. The whole thing is called a range. A range? Oh, Jesus. Trim, this Colin narrative is very dangerous to your health and the health of all of us in this channel. You are meddling with forces you do not understand. I've seen Colin and he's upwards of level 6. So just be fucking careful, you know? I think Jesus was only level 8 when he resurrected, so Colin's getting to dangerous levels. You're a range. I mean, a range is the term for the whole appliance, technically, but I never use it. I think that's important when you're discussing these things, right? It's what they're technically called is probably less relevant than what everybody you know calls them. Right, where are we going? Fancy compass. Northish. It might be that island there, which it might be Sunken Grove if I know my islands. A range here is a type of oven/cooker, usually a double wide boy. Oh, is that what a range is? Like, what would you call an Aga, for example? Or have they got a category of their own? Yeah, I think we're going to Sunken Grove. Hopefully, anyway, because that's right nearby. That would be a range cooker. Fancy doing a 2-mage Gnomrigan Stubbler? Trim? Don't think I fancy doing Gnomrigan at all, ever. I did yesterday have to go to 2 instances in dungeons with fiddles, so cut me some fucking slack, you know what I mean? Stop suggesting things that no human would ever do. Gnomrigan would actually be difficult to do that too, Trim, I must admit. But I think, like, you, Koala, Trimette, Easy Green, and Pearl would be perfect for a Gnomrigan. You could probably fill a group with, and there's your tank healer and everything. Big quest run. But an Aga is its own beast. Are Agas things outside of this country? Surely. They seem very, very old English, though. Also, this is the most middle-class conversation Twitch has ever seen. Fucking hell. This is what we're doing when it's Twitch boycott. Instead of actually boycotting the platform, we just make it more boring than it's ever been. Right, Sunken Grove. Something is on this island. Yeah, but I hate all of those people. Fair. What, and you hate me the least purely because I'm a mage? Nagra is something I just called an old-timey stuff. An old hot cupboard. Actually, whatever is here, is this fucking thing is wobbling like crazy. It wants me to go this way. Where do you want me to go, Compass? Have I got good food? Got bananas, what am I doing? We fucked off survival, Trim. I wasted too much time. Getting sank, then getting kicked out of the game, etc. So I'm just going to do a vault instead. We're going to go big bum gold hoarders to make loads of gold and get an ancient tribute chest and live happily fucking ever after. Please. I really want to try it again, but it's not worth it. I've got a theory about skeletons. There it is. I think I just got my daily deed completed. So whatever happens, I did. Daily deed completed. So whatever happens, this was not a zero progress stream. Deal? Everybody acknowledge that this was not a zero progress stream. I only need one more daily deed and I've completed that thing as well. Maybe I can speedrun daily deeds and get like 4 of them done in a single stream. Right, where is it this way? There's a gem there as well. I need as much gold as possible. Day of protest and where are you talking ovens? Fucking hell. And an auger is only used for boiling omelettes. Fuck you, snake. Sorry, Mindra, has the content put you to sleep? Surely I'm in the right place. Holy shit, yes I am. When I put a new battery in this watch, Trim, it's going to be so excited. Right, what you got for me, Compass? Augers are water-based ovens. He has to make up for lost time. Lost time. These are weird skeletons, look. They're all like goldy and odd. They're here to protect this for some reason. So whatever this vault is, it's being guarded quite fiercely. Holy shit as well. If I could get to grade 5 from this, then I can make some huge cash. Little butt plug for you there, Trim, if you fancy it, seeing as you're here. Yeah, I think we're on the right trail to this gold vault. An ashtray, a slushy. Eric, it was a butt plug and you know it. Why would they be rude enough to put an ashtray in this game? What do you fancy? I go on my butt plug, Trim. The snakes remind me of those annoying things that pop out of dead mobs in Duskwood. Yeah, the little rot worms or whatever. Yeah, that looks like everything. A torn map parchment. The magic compass has more for us. Shores of gold, easy. No, I think it's only real islands that it pops up, Eric. Hello, sir. Where the hell did you go? You got any goods for me? Another ashtray there, Eric. Get that on eBay. I'm sure some fucking 60-year-old that smokes 40 a day will snap it up. Alright, let's go get back to Eric. Tennis ball, shot. And a pineapple. Good. I mean, sometimes you can tell the island immediately and you can just go to it because it's so obvious and there's a fucking X there perfectly. But no, the Doomhaus doesn't get that kind of look. Just fuck us, apparently. Let me go and collect all this stuff. If we can't do a Survivor stream, we might as well make some big money, right? Because I still do need to make 2 million gold during this mess. I've never soloed one of these. I don't know if I know how to do it. If I fail and don't get the tribute chest, you've all got to promise to unfollow. If I was around 10, I'd play Sea of Thieves outside and use random items as treasure. What, be a burglar, Eric? Is that what you're telling me? Something else on the island down there. Hello, can I... Thank you. Did everybody play them kind of things where you like make believe and all that sort of stuff? I could never do it. I don't know why. I never pretended to be anything. I don't know. Got no imagination. Can't break our 8-month streak. You'd get into it with props. You'd have props for your games as a kid. That's actually fucking... That's kind of beautiful. Played with wrestling figures a whole bunch during the Attitude Era when I probably was a bit too old. But then Siddles makes you feel better when he's got all his Legos and stuff. Genuinely, that's not me judging him. Right, back to Eric. Let's go to the next island. Nail the sword lunch, Stubbler. Beautiful. Glad I ate that fucking pineapple. Props or toys as we called them at the time. Right, where are you taking me? It wants me to go... northwest. Old Faithful? Let's try it. Beautiful. Band, sorry, instrument and number. Let's see what you got. Skeletons again. Guys, nobody cares. Actually swiftly dealt with. Fucking hell, did you just drop something? That's that quest from before, right? Mikey B says 5 on the hurdy-gurdy. Green's out allowed to win this. Was it Slops that won it? Or was it Scotty or somebody? I forgot about this since we've come back from the Worm Olympics. 1. Two. 3. 4. And 5 for the Mikey B win. Nope. Nope. That's a failure. And that is not an instrument. Easy green. Thank you very much. It's a way of life. Siddles, welcome to the stream and thank you for the host. My idea of surviving on the island didn't last very long because I spent so long trying to set it up that I ended up getting into a big PvP fight with a burning galleon. But I vote we do that idea in the future. It sounds like an idea. Put that away. Lengths of shoelaces tied together. Tether them to action figures and drop them from heights. Yeah, but what game is that for a child? Was it like hostage negotiation simulator or something? Is it on this island maybe? It might be. It is. It's on that little shitty island there. Go, go, Eric, turn hard. We're pulling up here. Next map fragment. I could, in theory, cannon over, but it's gonna. If the skeletons are gonna drop shit like the last ones did, then I want to be there to pick it up. It's all fucking money. 6 on the accordion. Easy green. Remind me when we get back. I think the opening scene of Golden. Does Sean Bean die in even kids games as well? 1. 2. 3. It was 3 easy green, not 6. Storage crate with a fuckload of stuff in it. I'll take that at the end. Captain Firebomb Dom fighting a fucking... Actually, I'm going to stay out with this fight. I'm just going to stay away from all that bullshit and let them two fight until they've taken as much health off each other as possible. Or are they all following me because apparently I'm public enemy number 1 today? Can you fight one another, please? Madam. Are they male or female? Don't know. Now we are starting. That thing's actually fighting the skeleton, and the skeleton's dead now. Sir, I am going to need you to die. Thank you. More gold. It's all gold for the ship. One action figure shouts, "For England, James!" Then I hook the escapee action figure into a bush, just like the film. Did you know, Eric, that bush in the film was actually not real and it was all a prop? Fuck this game. Fuck the Doomhaus. Fuck this stream. No, it's true. Because Sean Bean was allergic to plants. Hey, there's some gold on here. Look at my gold hoarder emissary value going up. Right, what was I doing here? Right, map fragment. Where you at? This way somewhere. Still another skeleton. Oh yeah? Exactly. What time is it? Right, please may this be on this island. Spin, you bastard. Spin, you bastard. Lovely. Skeletons? No skeleton spawn. Lovely. Right, second map fragment. That's plunder. Are you shitting me? It's plunder. Of course it's fucking plunder. Did you know that bush also appeared in Skyfall? See, it's a connected universe. Right, non-gold hoarder shit we'll put on the barrels. Fucking ghost shot my eyebrows off. Did you see that? gems. Still feel like I should be taking gems to... Ow! Right between the eyes, then. I get hit reg today on kegs and players. Yet the fucking skeletons can shoot me from 200 miles away. Right, I see... Here's the thing. I could go to plunder now. But I don't know... I don't have the X. So I might as well just keep going for more map fragments. Where is it facing? This way somewhere. Is that just hard north? So whatever happens, I'm going to need more map fragments. Hard north. Affirmative. Terminator was Bond. A Ninja Turtle was executing Colonel, and Alec was played by Vince McMahon. A lot of people don't believe what they read in this channel, Eric. Part of me wonders why. And the other part of me is fairly sure from the fucking get-go. Let's just go north. Just sail north, nice and straight. It's not going to be there then. Maybe it's Black Sand. I guess if the only place north is Black Sand Atoll, that'll get the next map fragment. It would be nice if I got the X. And I'm always going into the wind, because of course I am. Big stretch. Everybody stretch. Posture check. Oh, I see what you mean. Terminator was Bond, and Ninja Turtle was executing the Colonel, and Alec was played by Vince McMahon. I see what you mean now. Russell Brand once on his radio show got an absolute bollocking from everybody because they said they used. Hang on. Who this? Mate, hello, how do I do? Rob, mate, welcome to the stream. Mate. Fuck me. We've been talking to each other like that for 20 years or something stupid at this point. And we've still not grown up a hair. What a bunch of idiots. Rob, mate, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the stream as well. Enjoy a year without... Not a year without fucking adverts. God damn it. Thank you, Rob, mate. Thank you for the 7 months. I refuse to change, of course. Why do we all Why have we always spoke to each other in like a weird sort of Nottingham accent, despite none of us being anywhere from there? Weird bastards. Thank you for the prime. I love you. Yeah, Eric. Apparently, Russell Brand got a slating on his radio show because he admitted to using Chewbacca. His Chewbacca action figure as Teen Wolf in a game. The scale's all wrong. Teen Wolf was not 8'2". Robert, thank you for the prime. Are you well, my love? Right, fuck you, Snake. I'm not interested. Give me do some big spins. This is the khair. I want as much gold from this bullshit as possible. Don't make me dig on an ammo crate, that's just uncivilized. Eric, the scales are all wrong. I refuse to acknowledge that's acceptable. Come on, give us the X. Right, that island right there is plunder. I don't need to go any further. But should I to get more gold? I had a Robocop that was 3 times the size of all the others. That stresses me out, that. I've heard somebody else say the same thing in the past. It's the idea of the scale all being off. Right, anyway. Who wants to be in charge? Press 69 if you want to be in charge for the midstream break. I can't believe it's that time already. Everybody's supposed to be boycotting. Well, let me just check one last time if there's any good gubs. Chaz, 420 is a weed number. Yeah, Gwynblaine's got the best example. Fucking Megatron, the biggest fucking transformer of them all. Changed it into a gun the size of a house. There's no way that Ultra Magnus... Was it Ultra Magnus that used to shoot it? There's no way that Ultra Magnus... Oh, was it? Soundwave. It wasn't used to shoot Megatron. He used to, like, control him and point him at stuff. Taxlight, welcome to the stream. I'm boycotting boycotts right now. True. Starscream? Was it Soundwave? Was it Starscream? No, it was Soundwave, right? Ultra Magnus was the trailer, right? Taxlight, good afternoon. Eric, you're in charge then. I'm going to set the boat going in a straight line, and Eric's going to drive us all the way to Plunder and not crash. As easy as that, Eric. It bothered me how some toys came with cars that weren't in the movie. What about all them horrible little James Bond figures that were like moulded plastic that sit in the car? You're thinking Starscream. Starscream's the jet, right? I'd have preferred them in... more true to their source material. Exactly. We used to have a lot of Alien figures. Like, obviously there's the fucking Xenomorph from Alien. But then there was like this, like one that was like an orange dog alien that had a parasite on its back, and one that was like a big eagle alien. It's like they just took fucking liberties like there's no tomorrow. Right, let me just make sure I am actually going to crash Eric, and then I'm going to go for a swift midstream break. Do you remember that, Eric? Also, why were they making kids' toys? Selling them in Toys R Us and places like that for one of the most graphic films in history. You had a black and blue one with a squirting mouth. Taking liberties with Alien of all things, Jesus. Right, Rob, mate, thank you for the prime. Thank you all for the bits. I'm going to go for a quick midstream break, enjoy the music, and Eric's in charge. I shall be back. 2 minutes.
What innocent animal are we shooting today?
Right, welcome back. Eric, well played. There was no crashing. Wait, it was Starscream. I knew it was one of the... It wasn't like... Well, obviously it wasn't one of the main villains, because the main villain was Megatron, right? Look at that. Eric, that straight line is beautiful. That is the straightest line I've ever seen in Sea of Thieves. Like, that is perfect. Woof. Eric, well played. We're on the way to plunder still. The sun is rising. It's a new day. It's the second half of the stream. We're grade 2 gold hoarder. We're off to a big vault. And what is in this can? Chaz, thank you for the bits. I've not shot a single innocent animal today. However, Starscream was a treacherous little prick, so I reckon at least a few times Soundwave had a go. So Ultra Magnus never did it, I'm guessing, seeing as he was on the other fucking side. Taxac says Pepsi Lime, Lundio says Diet Coke, Alcarion says some nasty Pepsi crap, Mindright says Fizzy Orange, Eric says Ginger Beer. Is that the Uncharted Island? It's not, is it? I feel like Gwynblade, you're going to be swatting up on Transformers now. It was Optimus Prime that shoots Megatron. In the end. Raspberry Juice says, Chaz. You don't know me, he says, closing his Transformerpedia. Raspberry Juice? No, as a gun. What, so in Discord there's a picture of Optimus Prime shooting Megatron. What the fuck? What's he putting in the end? There's just 15 characters. Are they all Megatron? That sucks. I don't know, the scale's terrible. I really like the idea that Soundwave, one of the biggest villains in the history of Transformers universe, like, literal universe as well, all he did was turn into a fucking 1980s cassette player. Then what? I thought you were going to say Gwynblade was going to be around yours counting the Pepsi Max limes to see how many you had left. Is that what that scratching sound is in the middle of the night, Tag Slack? I thought it was rats, judging by the smell. Easy Green says lemon lime. Soundwave himself was a fucking scaling mess. Yes, he would. And why were the tapes that went in it leopards? Why would robots need scopes? That's another good point. Why would robots need scopes? Well, not if around there he's got COVID, apparently. Do you know what, Gwynblade? If you hadn't have contacted me, I wouldn't have talked to anybody else about it, probably, because I forget to do that kind of thing. And then he would have been just free to tell everybody that I have COVID based on that. There were the Insecticons that went in the cassette player. Boys and girls, the answer is Eric wins everything. Literally everything. Do you mind letting anybody else win something for a change, Eric, or is it... Right, here's the thing. I feel like Tesco watched this, because that red one that I used to get from Morrison's, the really fiery one, that's not on sale anymore for some reason. That's gone off the shelves, as of all of them, weirdly. And now this one, which is the only one I can get my hands on all of a sudden, is very fiery. If he wins marbles, he needs to buy a lottery ticket. Eric, don't win marbles, we need a load of orange points. It was yeah, that's what made it fiery. It was the mercury that they laced the Morrison's one with. The seas are actually oddly quiet. And they have been in general, really. Not quiet as such, but people aren't interested in sort of encountering one another as much. I think it's because all kids have gone back to school, right? 1.5 on the 3rd. What does that mean, Siddles? I'm going to be honest, I never seen, or even know what ginger beer is. But the can makes it look like it's from a circus. It does a bit, right? It looks like a circus tent. They do that in this country. All of the supermarkets have their own branded stuff, like all of them do, worldwide. But the ones in this country have extremely simple branding. They always have, and I don't know why. In fact, branding in this country is a bit like that as a rule, weirdly. Unless it's selling it to kids, it's all very simple. Very, very simple. It's a bit like that stuff in Japan where it's just a label and a name. It's inspired from the awnings at Ye Old Pop Shop. True, probably. Yeah. Oh, patch 1.5, I see. So 1.5 on the 3rd means in 2 days we're getting... What's on 1.5? That's Battlegrounds, I think. It's just ginger ale that actually tastes like ginger. Yeah, you get ginger ale over there, right, Chaz? I think Alcarion explored this in the past. Awnings, word of the day. No, we say awnings as well. It's just a good word. I just like it. Did it say anywhere in the announcement what patch 1.5 is, Siddles? I think it's Battlegrounds. I don't know what else. Right, we're arriving at Plunder, finally. God, we've been so tied to this island today. We do, I just like it. The old pot shop. So that they can be old by their very nature. The message is literally just 1.5 at 3rd of September 2021. I guess after this I'll have to Google what patch 1.5 World of Warcraft was. Watch there be a robot here now, by the way. Now I'm finally on Plunder. Patch was Diamol. I don't think that was 1.9. It came out... I think it came out after Blackwing Lair, Diamol. Or was it before? Diamol's already in on this. Oh yeah! Where's Diamol already in? Also, who's firing? That's a fucking brig. God damn it. Right, where am I? I need to be on Plunder. So it's Battlegrounds, right? Maybe, but if it doesn't have an unhealthy amount of sugar in it, that's probably not that common in America. Am I going to get fucking sunk by whatever carnage this brigantine in the distance is causing? Right, I need to be on the east side, right? Sorry, west. Let's go dig this key up. I think I need to be up on top of Plunder. So it's Battlegrounds. To be honest, Siddles, that's not the worst thing in the world, because as we're approaching 60, currently all the level 60s are just chopping in the higher level zones to level up their ranks early. So eventually they're all going to slot nicely into Battlegrounds. So it'll be... There's 2 that are going to launch with this. There's a Rathi Basin, which is a like territory control sort of thing. And there's Warsong Gulch, which is capture the flag. Right. Where's this map? I think I know where I am. So if I go this way, then to the right, and then up the hill, past the waterfall. So all the people that are out chopping in the wilds will go straight into the Battlegrounds and do it there instead of bothering us. And then turn right here. And then if I'm where I... Hello? If I'm where I think I am... Fucking Jesus! I don't know where I am. Am I on the right island? Maybe international food section. It's very likely to be with Caribbean foods, and it ain't sweet. No, it isn't. Like it's a spiced. Am I on the right island? I'm starting to doubt whether I'm on the right island. I am, aren't I? Because I pulled up... Is this plunder? Or is this Old Faithful? Oh, I don't think this is plunder. Shit! I didn't actually check, did I? Bollocks. Oh, the Searing Gorge? So you've just got to Searing Gorge, and the day after tomorrow they're going to finally add the quests for you. I mean, that's good for us. It's good for the people that took their time to level a little bit. It's not bad, but it's acquired. It's peppery. Yeah, I guess it isn't a sweet drink, is it? Definitely not. I mean, I'd only started fucking drinking it in the Long Dark playthrough. Where's that brig? Is it on its way, or is it packed up at that fort? I did not mean to sword lunge on the end of a fucking cliff. It would be nice to not be interrupted so much while questing. Yeah, true. But, like, despite how much I hate getting ganked in the open world, I can't imagine what the game would do without it. It's like one of them boxing matches where people aren't allowed to win. But it's still got a barrel of sugar in it. Not in this one, but I think they'd probably make it with a barrel full of sugar in, right? Ooh, hello, good food. Right, what have I got time have I got left? Not a lot. Can I get this fort done in that time? Probably, if my ship's not getting sunk. Without ganking it would just be turtle. Precisely, Santa, well said. Yeah, you don't want it too, Santa, because the idea of... You're supposed to hate the Horde. And as much as I am about 10 years past my love of PvP, the idea of not having it on, I just don't... you can see why PvE private servers have never been a thing. They have, like, 75 population. Am I on the wrong island, then? I am, aren't I? You idiot. Is it Old Faithful? Oh, and there's a fucking Reaper at Reaper's. Of course there is. Is it Old Faithful? It is. I was where I needed to be anyway. Shit. Alright, alright, alright. PvE servers are where the cool kids hung out. Yeah, like, I'm not the type of person to speak on how good PvE servers are, but that's one of them things like I just can't even relate to in the slightest. Was Dragonblight PvE, Gwynblade? I can't remember. It must have been, right, if that's where you spent most of your time. I don't think I even knew the difference for the longest time. I'm away on Friday anyway. So unless I level like fuck before then, I'll still get to do them and they'll still be worthwhile. Yes! I think you can get away with doing them quests regardless, Siddles. Like, I think even at 60 they're probably worth doing. Or 59. Well, I definitely hate the Horde, especially when they surprise me while fighting a tough mob. That's how they do. But the Alliance do it as well. As much as we like to say that why are the Alliance not bastards? They are. They very much are. It's just that we don't see the ramifications of the Alliance being shitheads to each other. Right. I've got 1 hour and 5 minutes to get this vault done. I know where it is. It's on Old Faithful. All I have to do is stick the fucking spade in the ground and live happily ever after. The issue is I am an emissary and a member of the Reaper's Bones faction has just taken off. Unless they are just going for the Reaper chest, which they might do. So it's just a ship that's flown the Reaper emissary. They're going to set off to grab the Reaper chest. It bumps up their emissary value. And then they take it back to Reapers and sell it for a lot more than they would if they just did it raw. If that's the case, which it looks like it is, because they're going towards that now, look. And I needn't worry about those nerds, and I can go to the vault unmolested. If you played with Mazak, you know the Alliance can be bastards. I've played with Mazak many times in the past. I know exactly what crop he belongs to. In fact, He's probably stuck around this place because he watched two people behave exactly like that on stream. Whenever we'd get... I mean, he's probably a lot more savage than I am. I'm not claiming to be anything like that. But whenever we'd get to, like, 100 followers, 200, 300, 400, 500, while we were streaming on Nostarius, whenever we got to one of those benchmarks, we would go out and chop that amount of horde in Blackrock Mountain. In Searing Gorge and Burning Steps in Blackrock Mountain. Maniacs. And we'd do it naked, for the most part, as well, because rogues are overpowered. But we had a rule. It was a bit Omar Little with it. We had a code. Never anybody below your level. Only your level or higher. Only ever kill anybody once. And what was the other one? There was 3 rules. I can't remember the third rule. Mazak might remember, or Rylan or somebody. But I think PvP... It's not being killed by the Horde that's the problem. It's griefing. And then, even then, I'm kind of in support of griefing as well, to be honest. As long as they are exploiting stuff. If it's just one person killing another, or 10 person killing one person, or whatever, I can justify that. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm very happy it doesn't cost me in repairs. It's just irritating when they do it with cheap shots. Yeah. But that's the point. Like they wait until the odds are exceptionally in their favour to make sure they attack you to the point where it will frustrate you the most. And the thing this fucking nerd will remember it, if anything. Udis. Garths, thank you for the 24 months, the 2 years of Garth's Prime. Thank you, Garths, welcome to the stream. We was just talking about, remember when Swifto and I on stream used to go ganking 100, 200, 300 at a time in Blackrock Mountain. We used to have 3 rules, and I can't remember what those rules were. Thank you, Garths, I appreciate the Prime. Thank you for the 24 months. Cheeky, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the raid. Cheeky, how's it going? Welcome everybody as well. I hope you had a good time over at Cheeky Stream. I'm just going to go dig up an ancient vault, which I've never done solo before, so I'm probably going to fuck it up. Thank you, Cheeky, I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Me and Rylan last night in Rathi saw these two starting to go at it. We were around level 37 or something. Oh, they were around. Just let them go out until someone else came and made it unfair, and we chopped them both. That's the spirit. But I don't think fairness should be a thing when it comes to ganking. Can't help you with that one. There was 3 rules, Gaffs. It was like our level, only our level and above, and never chop someone twice. And there was a 3rd rule, but I can't remember. Gaffs, I appreciate the Prime though. Thank you for the 2 years. 2 years is the gestation of a Yorkshireman as well, so technically we're going to have a baby, I think. Thank you, Gaffs. Very much. Enjoy no ads. My favourite form of griefing is seeing a druid bear sat on top of the quest giver. That is good, Santa. It is good. I know all you have to do is zoom in and click, but it is good. TG, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the raid as well. How's it going, TG? Thank you for the raid. I saw a raid and said thank you for the raid. TG, welcome to the stream. How are we? Good morning. The guy who camped over my body in Ashenvale that one time did particularly hurt me, though. Yeah, but it has to be there, Rick. I think player expression's important, and if you remove stuff like that, then you remove player expression, even if they are being dickheads. You can name the child. Gaffs, I will name it Siddles. Good choice or bad choice? I like briefing, by the way. It was a 3rd rule not to talk about Gank Club. Well, I guess it wasn't ganking as such, it was just killing people. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. I did fishing with grenades and blew up a landmine in my face, and next time I'm going to try and utilise landmines for logging. Oh, so it was Farmer's Life or whatever again today. I'm disappointed. Ooh. Yeah, true, actually, that makes sense. Cheeky, I appreciate the raid. How are we all? Let's just join. Are you not getting involved in today's blackout, Cheeky? As somebody that's had one of these raids, I'm sure you are gung-ho behind today's blackout. Game is surprisingly good, not gonna lie. Is it really? I shall name the child Wilberforce, and young William will go forth and found awful towns. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Cheeky. I hope everybody's following Cheeky if you aren't already. Fix it. I'm going to say it. After this has had the buff, this is better than the fiery one. There you go. There's a food review from Stubbler. Yeah, that boycott doesn't seem to have made much difference. Honestly, I don't think I know anybody in this community that would have got involved in a boycott such as that. Silly business. Warzone have just banned 100,000 people and posted a video of a guy who they banned. Interesting. What, is it to take the piss or is it to set an example or something? Is that guy? Yeah, the Reaper's going for the Reaper chest. Look, we didn't worry about those guys. Where's Old Faithful? Still so far to go. But Frosty will be gutted. Frosty came into Discord call last night while we was doing Zul'Farrak. Is that a brigantine I can see? Fuck, there's always a brig. And he was drunk, and other than owning up to loving Cell and Mina, and me and Augur for some reason, he was just being so nice. I don't know why. It warmed my heart for some reason. Oh, it's today, yeah, sure. Started now that I have ended my stream that went slightly over my regular stream time. But did it go over your regular stream time in protest, Cheeky? Because, whoo, the damage. Fucking hell. What a backwards way of fixing a serious issue, Jesus. Yes, of course. So silly. So silly. And it looks like the most put-on shit I've ever seen. Like, guys, I've just been banned, and he's like, well done, Activision. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, so it was... Oh, no, you're kidding me, Siddles. They made a point of saying, like... Oh. Activision Blizzard standing on a moral high ground. That seems to have aged like milk. Well said, TG. It's bad. I imagine the comments section or anything like that from Activision Blizzard is just a whole bunch of... And you're telling us this? It's kind of rhetoric, right? We was talking about this earlier, Cheeky. Like, instead of just having a go at Twitch because they've not fixed it yet, I'm trying to work out what Twitch could possibly do. I think the best thing we came to was maybe having a button that all streamers have. I know you can go into follow only mode, but to have a button that just immediately makes it so that, like, you can just go like that, all alerts are turned off, all that kind of stuff, and it just defaults to people can only talk if they've been following for a week type of thing. And a streamer can turn it on or off at their discretion. That might be a way to try and fix it on the short term. It's mostly too late from Warzone players. Too little too late, right? Has there been a reason to ban? Yeah, you can turn follower mode on and off trim. That's what I was saying on the way into that. Is there are options to do that, but if you could just have a button that just goes all alerts. Yeah, alerts are a third party thing. But if you could, but they're using they're using data from Twitch. Yeah, I wonder. It would be nice though. I'm saying if they could just go like that trim and it just nukes everything. Because most of the time, a streamer or their mods, while all the hate's flying through and the bots are spamming the N-word and the slurs, is trying to go slash mod follower only slash type of thing. You can do that. Just set up a hotkey on OBS. Do you not see what I'm saying, Trim? I'm saying, like, if to make it so that everybody on the platform, instead of having to do things with OBS or to hotkey things, I'm not saying any of this is impossible. I'm saying to have a huge eject button that all streamers, whether they're just some little old lady that wants to stream her reading books in Skyrim, or whether it's fucking Nick Merckx or anything like that, just a button to just go bang like that, and immediately everybody that hasn't followed for a week can't talk in the channel, alerts are all off, that kind of thing. Have Twitch do it so we don't have to go through the effort, just so there's, yeah. Because what you don't want is somebody that's having it all happen, slurs flying around in their channel, or getting insulted for whatever's wrong with them. There's all this chaos going on, and they're having to try and sort out all of this, turning it like that kind of thing. I know it's all possible, I'm not saying it isn't, but to have just a simple way of doing it in an instant to just it's just a big shut up button for anybody that's not come to your channel. You've got a button to turn follow up. Yeah, exactly. But the fact that you had to make that button yourself, Cheek, means that it's probably prohibitive for anybody else that would have to do it in a panic. Just a quick safe mode button, essentially. Little old lady reading books in Skyrim, is that a thing? It is Easy Green, and the little old lady that does it, I don't know why I instantly defaulted to talking about her channel, is absolutely delightful. She sits in Skyrim, collects all the books, and she goes up to like the top of a mountain or somewhere, finds a chair, and then just sits and reads from the book, and it's delightful. I think Twitch could affect the alerts. Hitting a panic button, Twitch just stops all follow data until it's turned off again. Yeah, exactly. And it mutes all that kind of thing, and it also, like I said, most importantly, silences anything in the chat, unless it's from somebody that's been following for a week. And then, the extra step of having to get all of these bots to follow a channel for a week, to then go back into the channel, that would probably stop a lot of the sweatier, malicious people. The fog's rolling in, by the way, while I'm about to dig up this key. This is perfect. Yeah, I wasn't saying it's not possible, Trim. I'm just saying that it's maybe a good idea to make it so it's extremely easy for people that even don't really know anything about OBS and stuff like that. Because I know that our opinions are different to a lot of opinions on things like followers and that kind of thing, but that doesn't mean that people should have to not have follower alerts on just to avoid that stuff. Aside from being a nuisance, has there been any word on the purpose of all these bots? Well, no, but not really, Chaz. It's been a thing where, like... Right, just please say I'm on the right island. I think the idea is, because it targets people of different, like... non-white straight people, is a good way of saying it. And it picks on some kind of perceived weakness and goes balls deep. And I think the idea is to cause chaos on Twitch and disrupt Twitch and alienate people from it and that kind of thing. Give them a bad reputation, possibly. I don't know. With a bunch of racist stuff and make it a pandemic. And there's no better way to disrupt Twitch and to give them what they want than all the streamers literally leaving the platform for 24 hours. Nice own goal. But yeah, as for the purpose, I don't really know. Expecting Twitch to react immediately is a bit me. True. And expecting them to... I mean, the fact that we started having this discussion earlier is because we decided that instead of just fucking bitching about it, right, actually suggest a fix. Think of something. Try and help. Not that we're going to suggest it, but explore how to fix it instead of just sit and demand it. Because I don't think there's a person on Earth, apart from the perpetrators, that think it isn't an issue. Yeah, like Gwynblade says, you've got to inconvenience people out of doing it as opposed to just stopping it altogether. Just to troll people. I don't think it's... that might give them a bit of an easy pass. A free pass easy green. I think it's... like, not you specifically, I'm just exploring the idea of just putting it down to simply trolling. I think it's maybe counterintuitive to just say they're like when you say like, oh, they're just losers and idiots and stuff like that. I think that makes way for a lot of malicious stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. I appreciate, but I don't know how it's going to be easily fixed. Is that ridge there? So if I go, am I stuck in a tree? If I dig here and get incredibly lucky. All of the big streamers I follow that are usually on at this time are on, exactly. And yes, it's been a thing for a while, but the bigger audiences are just now starting to hear about it, so more time is needed. Just a few weeks ago, people were still mad about DMCA stuff. I do feel like you can maybe complain about too much stuff. You know what I mean? You can sort of... Am I lost? A fix is definitely not coming from Twitch. Their suggestion on games that have music in the game was to mute the game to avoid DMCA. Oh, there I am. I'm in the wrong place. So I am... I'm south of that little crev bit, right? So I'm on that rock, so I need to go just a bit further north. It's down here, I think. So I'm looking for the key to the vault, which should be here. Here? Okay. So, let me go down to this area and I'll walk up and do it manually. So if we're on this area with the old Kraken skeleton, right? We go up here. Then we go round here. Now I need to go to an open area of... Is this the open area? Then up here. I'm following this right side. They're the rocks in the middle. And then I am not where I thought I am. I am so lost trying to do this. I'll kill this fucking shit. What do you expect Twitch to do for in-game music? I can't believe in-game music was something that was actually getting flagged as well, weirdly. Although I must admit, I exist entirely with in-game music. And I think I've got flagged by even YouTube only once, and that was for Sleeping Dogs, weirdly. Apart from the Steptones Son theme I used to use for Physics Friday. Remember that? Have you dropped a gem? No. If they got a fix for the issue, they'd be able to fix society. That's also a good point in this. I mean, the technical issue that is people making mass accounts and using them for malicious purposes. That's something on Twitch to fix, I think. Am I in the right area? Right, so I'm facing west. Then, if I was to turn north, I would be going up this path to here. There's the tree, but these rocks out on this map. Are they? Then I'd be turning... I can't see all these rocks on the map. If I keep going, would it take me down a rocky path to the... Yes, it would. So I am in the right area. Therefore, I'm going right around here. There's the big fucking sausage rock. And then there's a rock in front, which I'm ignoring. I need to go around sausage rock. I need to go around here. There should be a big flat open area. And then it's like here somewhere? I've never struggled this much with a map before. What the fuck? We're running out of time. So there should be a big rock stuck up to my left. No, there isn't. I am so confused. Never struggled this much. Remember the Southeast episode? That's true. But I'm following a map for this one. So I want to be following the cracks here, and then maybe digging here, possibly? No. So you're telling me their business model is unsustainable? What, the bots or Twitch? So there's the crack, look. We know where that is. So I want to walk onto the rocks that are about level with the crack. And then behind me should be a sausage rock. There's your sausage rock. And then there's another rock there. And then around that rock... Moving south-southeast. Leave me out of this one. I didn't bring this up. These guys did. There it is. Lovely. Holy shit, what the fuck? Grade 3. I was going a little bit too far. Alright, lads. Ow. Let's have a big death from all of you, please. That fucking nerd just sword lunge. Actually, you lot fight together. I'm fine with that. Right, there's the chest that I need. Right, this key better be on somewhere close by. Fucking skeletons fighting ghosts over here. People are dickheads online. Good luck making that go away, but we all have to performatively condemn the baddies or we're worse than them. Is that what this is? Yeah, but I don't know about you lot, but anything on Twitter, especially around stuff like this, I always just... Crescent Isle. That's such a fucking journey. Damn it. Right, I need to be quick with this. Have I got any other loot that I need to pick up, or is that everything? There is. There's fucking another ashtray. You can have that one, Eric. But we all have... mass account creation is a pretty ubiquitous problem. Look at scalping. True. Yeah, I think I got interrupted while I was saying that. I think that the idea of Twitch fixing the technical aspect of this, like mass accounts and that kind of thing, and all pointing towards one channel at once, and scripts that can force a channel into a certain place and say a certain thing. Like, I know that's not something that Twitch can easily fix, but that could be something that we're working on. But like Gwynblade says, trying to stop people wanting to be wankers to each other online, that's not a Twitch issue, is it? As much as they can try and tidy up and protect everybody from it. Like Gwynblade says, you'd have to fix society to fix that. He was referring to a game streaming site suggesting muting games while streaming. True. I see what you mean about being sustainable. Where's Eric 2.0, by the way? I'm sure I packed him over this side. Eric? Eric, have you got anything to tell us? I think I packed him this way. Road rage isn't a car problem. Well played. What is it, Gwynblade? Guns don't kill people. To use an extremely tired old expression, where is Eric? Oh, he's there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I had to check something. I'm around. Estelle, welcome to the stream. I don't think that's actually a cell. I think that's a bot. Nobody look at it. Everybody ignore it. Hello, Estelle, you sexy-voiced motherfucker. You are a beautiful person. I've never seen your face. This is awkward. It's what Frosty said last night in Discord while he was drunk. He said he'd like to marry Augur and I, and he said he dedicated a song to Mina, and then Mina said no thank you, so he dedicated the same song to Estelle and said she's beautiful even though he's never seen her. Should have seen it last night. Why, what happened last night? Temperatures were at an all-time high. Wait, where? After I left? Eric, well played. You are still alive. You are my hero. That was interesting, and I wasn't even there. Good old Frosty. I don't know what it is about Frosty. He just warms my heart for some reason. Despite him being one of the worst perpetrators for all the Discord bullshit I'm not a fan of, like posting links and GIFs and shit posting and the reply feature of all things. He's like the worst perpetrator, but my favourite person. There are more ways on the internet with too much time on their hands. There are way more twats on the internet with too much time on their hands figuring out how to be a bastard to others on Twitch than there are Twitch employees. We were saying this as well earlier, Cheeky, and another bad thing about it is Twitch have to obviously employ a lot of people to deal with this stuff, but Twitch have to employ good, morally sound people that follow the rules, that follow the guidelines, that follow the, privacy acts, that follow all of this stuff. They have to be centered, they have to be decent, and they have to follow the rules. So they are always going to get absolutely shit on by the wild west of the dark internet that just makes up shit. Do you know what I mean? Completely lawless, ruleless, moralless. It's not a fair fight, really, is it? The deer in the safety council, for example. Co-Carnage was saying, by the way, that he's trying to do everything he can for these hate raids, like, but they're at a bit of a loose end, just like Twitch are at a loose end. Eric, he apologised to you for saying that I was a beautiful lady. Yeah, there's only 2 people in Canada, Eric, apparently. And Frosty's high. His temperatures were an all-time high in Frosty's. I love him. Do you remember the time he tanked Zulfarak on his paladin? I found it interesting that Frosty thought I was Danish. I know, right? And he said, wait. If Flameheart's on Crescent Isle, I'm going to shoot everybody in the channel 10 times. No, Crescent Isle's to the left. Okay, we're good. Twitch should get Radix in. I know, right? To look good and then have a mental breakdown and ruin his own. Welcome to the new followers, by the way, if you are real. Been a while since I've said that, Eric. Shrouded? Is that actually the Shrouded? I'm going to need you to come a bit closer and confirm whether or not you are the end of the playthrough, dear Shrouded. No, that fit's really dark. Right, we're heading over to Crescent because I have... What I dug up is this, not that. What I dug up is this, look. See it? It's actually got a moon on it for Crescent Isle. This unlocks an ancient vault, which should be absolutely chocked to the fucking brim full of good stuff. All I need to do now with the remaining time in the stream is get there, put it in, solve the fucking whatever, get the loot, and live happily ever after. What I am looking for is the ancient tribute chest, because I need to get 3 of those for the playthrough. I've already got 1 because that nice guy that I banana bombed gave me 1. We don't have a Prime Minister because we keep voting for ourselves. You two need to align for the good of Canada. Croissant Championship. I won first prize. I'm not a Sailor Moon. You are. The moon in this game refers to Jamie Island. Fuck off if there's a sloop. This'll be my merchant mates that sank me earlier. You watch. Meg, can you just fuck off, please? You are 300 miles away wherever you are. This isn't actually the Shrouded Ghost trying to come and end the playthrough, is it? Holy fuck, that was cool. Meg, we need to be friends, deal? I mean you no harm as long as you mean me no harm. I'm sorry for sniping at you earlier. That was a misunderstanding. I thought you were the postman. Right, this sloop, is it dangerous? It doesn't look it. But anything's dangerous if you shoot at it and wind it up. I was in this area of the map before. Meg, are you fucking kidding me? Meg, no, don't knock me off the boat. Fine, okay, fine. Stubbler, transform. What, into a gun? Ultra Magnus might shoot me, which is my favourite condom brand, oddly. They're a bit too big though, I have to tie them behind my back. That doesn't look like the sweatiest sloop in the world, I'll be honest. And they are gold hoarders, that's not the nasty merchants from before. That was not the compass, Stubbler. The moon is still in place. Read the key inscription. The moon shines bright with the island's large cave.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. He is the one named Sailor Moon.
And that's a direct quote from Thomas the Tank Engine, is it? Okay. Eric, as 50% of Canada, can you confirm? You have to defeat the Meg with the power of love. Ultra Magnus. If I was a Transformer, I'd probably be something ordinary, like a shopping cart or something. You say that? Soundwave was a 1980s fucking tape recorder. You can't really get more mundane than that. Eric goes balls deep and turns into a microwave. Stone aisle hopper. Tell me I don't need a stone aisle hopper. Nope, got all the aisle hoppers. I like how that's balls deep. Wait, is that the fucking merchants from earlier? Nah, they've not got default cosmetics on. I thought they did. But we're at Rum Runner. Are we near Crescent? I thought we was right there. Fuck this game. Can I get wind yet? I need wind real bad. There we go.
Got a load of Raoul boat over here.
We managed to make it like 22 Sea of Thieves streams without Raoul Moat being mentioned, but here we are. Alright then, fine. If I'm Raoul Boat, might as well wait for Gaza, right? Slops, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. I would transform into a Chromebook that can only visit Pornhub. So you transform into a masturbation device, is that what you're telling me, Easy Green? There you go, Slops, there's a summary of the conversation so far. Is that Sloop coming this way or am I fucking seeing things? Nope, it's leaving. Right, Gaza. Slops, thank you for the bits and welcome to the stream. Don't hit Cannon Cove. I just need to hand this... am I actually going to catch it? I've not caught a fish in this game in 200 years. Don't crash into Cannon Cove. Eric, I beseech you not crash into Cannon Cove. Kind of beseech a person in this channel anymore without. Damn it. Welcome to the new followers. Fish went deep in the sand. I imagine it's just a tail sticking out now, Eric, giving it some big wiggles. Siddles would be the one to transform into a fleshlight. Go, gadget fleshlight. Fucking hell. What do you mean, please, no? Them things. Siddles would transform into a plastic guitar. I don't know why, but the word plastic in front of the word guitar feels so unnecessarily brutal and it's brilliant. Am I leaking? No, Eric, you're fine. Oh, no, you're not. I actually threw the water straight back in because I hit the fucking post. There you go, Chaz. I'm throwing the water out just at the right... Tell me you're not leaving. No, there's still parts where they were. You can touch my buttons, Acel. Strum my bar. Now you're on your own, Acel. Good luck. I'm kind of old school. I'd probably transform into a slide rule. Fighting blue balls behind the moonlight. Now, was that so hard? Chaz? Just for you. Ooh, I'm gonna hit Golden Sands. Fucking stupid Doomhaus bullshit distracting me from getting to Jamie Island. Am I being chased? No. There it is, Jamie Island in the distance. Golden Sands, you look beautiful, but I'm not interested. I wasn't throwing it up, Eric. I was getting it off the boat for the sake of brevity. Not brevity. What's the word? What's the word when you do something faster than efficiency? Yeah, I think Cassell, you came in here via Siddles, so Siddles is your problem. Got away with that. Hey Stubbs or anyone else that streams, have you gotten randomly gotten emails about followers again? I've had those turned off for years, but the last few weeks I've gotten multiple. I don't think so, cheeky. Oops, sorry if that was loud. Has the system maybe reset? Siddles, Chaz, Alcarion, Slops, Eric, have you had any? She knows how to swim in the deep end. She's the one named Sailor Moon. What is Sailor... Right, help me. I don't think we had Sailor Moon in this country. It's like a half anime, right? Is it the Tuxedo Mask one? No, not all. Just randomly get one every now and again. I don't think I've had one for quite a while. Be thankful. Have you got them as well, Alcario? It was 6 hot girls who fight for some reason. Oh, Powerpuff Girls, I'm with you. Yeah, that ship's leaving. It's one where they go Super Saiyan and fight Voldemort. Oh. Is that the one with that guy called Dragon Ball Z? So it's a full anime. But is it like more tailored for kids? There's a lot of streamers that cosplay. I never understood the attachment. It's a cartoon after my time. I see. I don't know if it was ever aired here. Not really. I've always had it in my head that everybody that talks about it is referring to it as like a kids show. A few of them have been those IP grabbing accounts as well. You had a laugh at that, to be honest. How Twitch is saying, congratulations, you've been followed by an IP grabbing malicious bit of bullshit. Right, everybody, I'm nervous all of a sudden because I need to get this chest handed in, as well as a bunch of other shit, and I'm running out of time. And there's also a complicated puzzle to get the chest that if I fail, I'm a big fat phony. This is where I'm going to park. I'm taking my Sailor Moon, or whatever it's called. I would if I could grab it. Game, thank you. I'll go get it then. Fuck me. Right. Stubbler. Be confident. Be brave. There's a vault in here somewhere. Not in here, evidently. Growing up, it was for our age demographic, but it felt like a girls' show. That's the best way I can describe it. Where is the vault on Crescent Isle? The moon shines bright within the island's large cave. There was some moons on the wall over here, right? There's an ammo chest there as well in case I have to fight. The moon shines bright within the island's large cave. Everybody wish me luck. What's the password? Somebody say the password. What's the password for this door? Oh shit! This is all well and good. Oh crap! Right, I need gems. I need trinkets. Don't fail this. Do not fail this.
Password is twat.
There's one. The password is not twat, cheeky. I need to find these very special things. I suck at these things. Augur always does this. Right, look for glinting over there. It's not password 1. I just don't want to fail it. The door is starting to close, but I can't see the glint. Shit!
OEA, sorry. You are the twat. My bad.
Right, Seafarer's chest there. Let me just get everything down. All I'm bothered about, really, is the final chest. It's not there, it's not there. Damn it! No, 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 no! I need the gems. I'm gonna fail it. Why do I suck so badly at these things? Why can I not find the other things? The door's gonna close and lock me out. There's one, there's one, there's one. Another medallion. Is that a medallion on there? It is, it's there, it's there, it's there. It's there, right, I can maybe do this. This is so inefficient. There's the other moon medallion. Right. The medallions are in. So I need... chest. Key up and lock. Is it that one or is it... No, it's key up again but to the right. Like that. And then I need a mixture of all of the above, right? Is that it? Is it done? Is it done? Now I need to go super fucking quickly. There it is. Gimme, 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 gimme. Right, I need as much loot out of this place as possible. Please nobody be attacking. We've got the ancient tribute chest secured. Don't forget your hat. Fuck, the door's right there. Get the expensive shit. It's closing. I'm about to get locked either in or out. Give me the gold! I've got trapped in. Right, get as much gold as you possibly can, Stubbler, without drowning. This is the way. This reminds me of the kids' show way back when Legends of the Hidden Temple. Thank you for the bits, everybody, by the way, but I'm panicking. The supermarket sweep at this point. I was so slow getting them things. This is it. I can't get out. How much of the loot that was left in there? The password is not 0121DO1. Thank you very much, Gaffs. Entombed forever in a soggy grave. 9 loot, says Eric. The playthrough just dictates that I get one of the ancient tribute chests. God, I'm stressed after that. Right, what I need is for that sloop not to be coming to attack me because my ship is parked on its own. Eric, please be safe. Why is there somebody looking in my chests? Right. I think we're fine, which means I need to get back in here now and I need to get that ancient tribute chest and put it somewhere safe. Was it this side or this side? This side. I like it being described as supermarket sweep. Wait, no, this is the wrong side, so it's left. If I had a robot, this would be easier, but isn't that the way with all of this stuff? Give me a rowie. Right, this is where the tomb... This it is. There it is, there it is. Ancient tribute chest first. So beautiful. So beautiful. Right, this is the only one that matters. The rest of it is just good gold. It'll be safe there, right? No self-respecting pirate would steal from somebody. Entombed forever in a soggy grave. Subscribe now to make it ad-free. Tell you what though, Eric, all 9 loot, I'll take it. That's what I feel about living in Hull. Nobody's ever escaped it, right? So just to get some explosives, open the tomb up, stupid old civilization. Nothing breaks stone, I know, right? Eric, me, you, and a toffee hammer, we're getting back in. That was awful loot from a vault, by the way. I think I pretty much fucked it up, but managed to get the most expensive prize. But that being said, when we do this as a 4, sometimes we only just manage to get all of the loot, right? I don't think we've ever got all of the loot. There's so much still left in here, but I'm going to take that as half a victory. Sorry if I missed a load of dialogue, by the way. A lot of it went off screen while I was screaming and shouting in the vault. Not dialogue, chat. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Okay, sorry, I didn't see this t-shirt was that creasy. I'll iron it in 10 minutes. You see, now I have to look back and try and work out what the context behind that was from Santa. Let's have a competition. The closest to get the context straight for that wins. Right, what time have I got left? This should be perfectly timed for once. Just gained weight, so all my shirts are tight on me, therefore they don't need ironing. That's big brain thinking. Mina, welcome to the stream. Give me that tribute chest.
Either I have 5-minute delay or you are fucking slow.
Cheeky, I was panicking at the time, so I've gone back and tried to read everybody's messages. While being fucking slow. Is that the tribute chest? No, it's not, but this is going to take some fucking harpooning if this is how I'm doing it. I suck. Mina, welcome back. Santa said... Talks about having a creasy shirt, and I'm trying to work out the context. There it is, boys and girls. The ancient tribute chest. Where shall I place it? Somewhere nice and safe. Sloop at mermaids? Oh, you took Iron Man as a command. Is that what that film about Margaret Thatcher was about? Why has Margaret Thatcher had 2 name checks today? I need to move this loot. This place sucks. What time is it? I need to be leaving for the outpost about 5 minutes ago. Where's that key bar icon in the bottom left? 1 second. Chest. You mean this one? That bottom left. That's my emissary. So this is a gold hoarder mission. And I have raised the gold hoarder emissary flag. And I'm currently grade 3 because I've collected a whole bunch of loot to level it up to grade 3. I get a lot more money for selling things the higher that grade is. And the icon in the bottom left shows how far I've progressed with it. So if you watch now, look, the more gold hoarder chests and stuff I'm putting on my ship, the higher it goes up. See what I mean? So I'll be selling this at grade 3. So the 3 things in the middle, the 3 out of 5 means I'm grade 3, and the circle is the... Right, I need to go. Quick, balls deep, balls deep. Is the progress to the next grade. Bye, Beat, welcome to the stream as well. How are we? Right, so this stream started with me having the genius of that idea of trying to survive on an island without a ship for 3 hours. I immediately got sidetracked by a galleon that was just on fire like crazy. It went on fire, as it were. That sloop just sunk. Or is it still there? Am I seeing things? It's there. So then I decided, instead of flapping around with my willy hanging out, I'm going to actually make something of this stream. I set about doing a gold hoarder mission and ended up getting an ancient tribute chest. Now, if I can go to Sanctuary fucking Outpost, hand it in, I'll be able to finish the stream on time, and finally not be a shit streamer. Deal? I can masquerade, I can identify as not being one for a day. Is that reputation or something that carries over? Yes, it does, Chaz. So you've got your rep with... Is it Pirate Log? Reputation. You've got your reputations with each faction, look. So that's my Reapers is level 40. My Gold Hoarders, Merchants and Order of Souls are all maxed out at 75. So you get more rep and also more gold It's like it's a multiplier, basically. But the Reaper's Bones faction, they gain their most amount of rep by handing in, instead of gold, so it's gold, chests and gems and trinkets and stuff to the gold hoarders, skulls to the Order of Souls, and merchant shit to the merchants. The Reapers gain their rep by handing in other people's emissary flags. It's a brutal sea. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. Bybit, if there was a Marauding tonight, would you be able to make it? Hit your... That sounds like a pack of lies. What, the Reapers thing? You can actually level Reapers by doing more mundane things. But the fastest way to do it is definitely the handing in Reapers emissary flags. I think at grade 5, as a grade 5 Reaper, which is the max emissary you can get for Reapers, if a grade 5 Reaper hands in a grade 5 Reaper emissary flag, it's like 25 grand or something stupid. Or at least like 15. Ludicrous money. You can still do those gold missions with your willy flopping out, just not trying hard. I know I can. The first half of the stream, my willy was popping out. I think that's why I was distracted. Lunabot. Is that what it is? I can't actually see what the follow is. Oh yeah, we're back to Lunabots. How many? Yes, I think there are. I don't call out followers, by the way, in case of calling out lurkers, but I can see a few in there that don't look like bots, but that one probably is. Could a level 44 feasibly go to Marauder and Mina, or would I be a bit too low level? Pack of lies. I'll be lurking, need to fire up the barbecue. Cheeky, that sounds like the best way to see out the end of August. Should be fine. I could maybe do Marauder and then Mina. Princess is 50. Oh, easily then, yeah. Alright then. Yeah, sign me up, Mina, I'll come with. So that's Stubbler, Ryland, Mina, Bybit, Siddles. Need something a bit more positive. Give me a positive shanty. Cheeky enjoy, by the way. This one's positive, right? I think what started as a bad stream, I think we turned it around. Now all I have to do is sell in the remaining 10 minutes, sink the fucking ship, and live happily ever after. What time? 8 server time? 9? 8:30? Oh, you're going to confirm it with Ryland? Roger. What an asset Ryland's been. I don't just mean we needed a tank, but what a guy. It's the first time I actually spent a huge amount of time in voice with him. What a chopper. Siddles was wanting 9:30 server time. But you could do 8. Wait, what? Server time. What time server time? The really important thing is Ryland. That's true. He's the only irreplaceable one in the whole fucking guild, I think. So what, 8:30 server time, yeah? No, 9 hang on a minute, I'm getting confused because 8 and 9:30 is throwing me. I'll be on whenever. I'll be ready. I'll be there. I'll make a point of being there. So at 9 I have an NFL fantasy draft, so I'll need a moment here and there. Serve it lime, that works. Boys and girls, that is going to be where we call off today's Doomhaus bullshit. Ready for another big chunk of Doomhaus bullshit tomorrow. So let's get fucking sold. Yeah, watch this, Chaz, for example, if you're available to watch. If you look at the top right, the amount of gold I sold that for is 481 flat. But if I was to sell the Ancient Tribute chest, for example, as a grade 3 gold hoarder, asking Ryland for 8 server time then. Good, good, good. Oh, that flickering's weird. What's that all about? Watch. I get an extra 2,300 for being a grade 3 emissary. It's good money. And speedier rep and stuff like that. Also, there's a bunch of like commendations and stuff for being an emissary and doing that kind of thing. Alright, just hand all this in, and then let's finish the stream. I enjoyed that in the end. I think pissing about with the... Going near that galleon was my downfall. The fact there was an enormous galleon parked there on fire and sinking, and I was just stood there talking to him through a megaphone instead of helping, was probably the most suspicious thing in the history of the world. And I probably deserved the wrath that came my way. Shall we try tomorrow the island idea? If I can get... I'm going to try it again tomorrow. I'm going to have a backup plan, but then we're going to do the survival challenge tomorrow on Sea of Thieves. My idea is, for anybody that wasn't here at the start of the stream, to see if I can survive an entire stream on a single island without a boat with one life. And I like the idea of... Am I going to get to a million? Boys and girls, we're halfway through the gold challenge. Which isn't too bad, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after losing all of that money to the French, I have recouped where? I have recouped back to 1 million, lovely. That was like over a month ago. It was a long time, right? How long have I been playing this? This is like the 23rd stream or something. But we are actually ticking a lot of stuff off now. Like a lot of the slower stuff's done. The really big shit's done as well. Like that Order of Souls emissary quest I got done yesterday was probably the one. And eventually we'll just be able to do story stuff in a big long line. Because I am extremely excited to get to the new Tall Tales, the Pirate's Life stuff, because I've not done them before, so we'll enter a period where a lot of the bulk of the story stuff that I'm doing is for the very first time. I've not even seen any of it. Like, whenever any of the streamers that I watch are doing it, I've been ignoring it. George was still in Trimette then. I know, right? And now he's skateboarding, according to Trim. Well, my grilling is going to be a race against time. It started to rain a bit, and then I got the second I got the grill fired up. Speed grill cheeky. Ding. Thank you, Eric. Is completing the Athena quest line a goal or just the chest? Or just the chest? I actually... Yeah, not actually... Yeah, oddly, Chaz, if you look at the very bottom... No, the very top of the bottom list, it was merely hand in a chest of legends, which is an Athena chest. So luckily, I just said hand in a chest of legends and managed to get away with my bullshit. Same for the Ashen Winds. No, not the Ashen Winds. It was Skull Forts as well. It was just complete the fort. So even if I got my shit pushed in while doing the fort, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have sold that collector's chest. That was stupid. I needed that. Still you fucking idiot. I have got another one. Oh, praise Jesus. Whoever Jesus is, or was. Give me that skull. We'll go for an Order of Souls run with these. Turn the fucking list off as all the big, stupid, spammy bullshit that it is. And I should be actually ready to go. I might start the ship burning now. I know the porn star that has a chest of legends. You filthy son of a bitch. What's his name? See how you sold that to Order of Souls raw and I just got the normal price. Fleet's right there. Do you know what? With most games, when I'm playing a story-based game or focusing on news stuff and that, I'm going to do that for I've got a Chester, man. At the end of every stream, as much as I've enjoyed it, I'm ready for the stream to be over. You know, whether I can or not, because I've been talking or working stuff out or doing puzzles and that kind of thing. But in Sea of Thieves, I could just play it. I just never stop. Never stop. I don't know why. If I had to sit here and stream for another 6 hours, I'd do it. This is one of them that I could just... I don't know. I think it's maybe because it's not story-based. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about this.
24 hours stream win?
There is no 24-hour stream coming. Alright then, that's the end of the Doomhaus. I hereby promise a 24-hour stream at the end of the Doomhouse's life, where I just keep streaming until I die, and then we can all say goodbye. There is no. There's just everybody put your 24-hour stream ideas behind you. There is no 24-hour stream, and I'm not Trim's father. Easy Green, thank you for the bits, despite how misguided they were. Fucking hell. Siddles with a 100,000 channel point highlighted message says, I think we're getting a 24-hour stream, boys. Siddles, was that worth it? The amount of this crap you've had, the amount of this crap you've had to watch to earn that. We're not doing a 23-hour stream either. Eric, I'm taking this out on you, I'm sorry. Right, no predictions on the clean sinks. We're going to think of more jazzy ways to do predictions so we don't accidentally ruin the economy. But Eric, you have been a faithful servant and survived since the second I opened the game. You didn't need to watch that much, you'll have won it in predictions. And that right there, Easy Green, is the reason why we can't do predictions on 50-50 things at the end of every fucking stream. We may have somewhat slightly broken predictions. Right, let's have a really good view of Eric burning to death. There you go, Eric. But you didn't expect to hear that when you logged on to this website this morning. Siddles, well played on the highlighted message. Prediction if the winner of Marbles Time finishes with an odd or even. We could do... The idea is to not have a prediction every day. Or to, if there is a prediction, have it something different every day. Not all the same thing. You know what I mean? If we were doing it on that Siddles, we could just do it on the clean or unclean sink. There you go, Eric. We're going to have the wind in your sails as you go down. 54 is called on the clock, and just like that. Somebody name an instrument. Hurdy-gurdy, banjo, concertina, drum. Eric says drum. Thank you all, boys and girls, for joining for the Sea of Thieves stream. Say goodbye to Eric. Alright then, clean sink or unclean sink. No channel point prediction, just a guess before we do marbles. What a beautiful ship. Eric says a clean sink. It is a bit close to the shore though, Eric. What a beautiful sight, a beautiful song. Again, it is a beautiful piece of music. Siddles, well played. Easy Green, thank you for the bits as well. I did move it out a little bit. Garth says it's going to be the dirtiest of sinkers. You and me are going to Alderman. Make sure you hand the quest in at the... Wait, is the fucking mast going to drop? Did they crap my mast? Filthy sink, says Chaz. I feel like my character's not really giving it the beans when it comes to whistling this thing. You're going to Alderman again? Maniacs. Are there many quests for at Maraudon? It feels like one where there isn't many, I don't know. Anyway, today was the day we tried our survival challenge, but it wasn't to be. So after messing around trying to save a galleon that was on fire... Oh yeah, there are loads of quests, aren't there? Of course they are, I remember now. I'll try and gather them all up. So, did we say 9 server time? Or 8 server time? My memory sucks. I apologise. Feel free to laugh at me, but I forgot the time we picked already. I feel that you're a clean freak, so I think your sink is clean. In real life, the sink is immaculate. So you are right. 8 server time. Good. 8 server time, 7 UK time. Affirmative. Eric, you're taking quite a while to sink. Are you sure you're actually on fire? You were the guy holding the gun over the body, even though you weren't the murderer. Wait, of Bernard yesterday? Nice storm in the back. I know, right? Beautiful sight. Oh, for fuck's sake, the first sizzle I hear from the meat hitting the grill and it started raining properly. Chopped. Get an umbrella, cheeky. Extreme grilling. Oh, from the galleon, I see. I was the guy holding the gun over the body, even though you weren't the murderer. True. If you stand over a person that's just chopped themselves with a gun, the fire killed him anyway, not me. Eric, I think you might have had a wet bottom. He's taking his time to sink. Extreme? No, that's winter in -26. That is, yeah, you're right, you're right. I could drink another one of them, that was very nice. Storm's quite quiet, oddly. There she goes. Eric, thank you for your honourable service. We will see whoever is the ship tomorrow for the continuation of the Sea of Thieves playthrough. Do you know what? I'm going to commit to doing... Do I commit to doing a tall tale? I don't know. We'll see. We'll plan for tomorrow. But for now, Eric, thank you very much for your honourable service. It has been a pleasure knowing you, but for now, enjoy the murky depths of the sands. What's this place called again? Can't remember. Shores of Plenty. This is the uncleanest sink I have ever seen. That was so unbelievably, dramatically unclean. So dirty. It's disgusting. It's so close I wouldn't even count that as a sink, says Cheeky. Just the worst. The fire didn't even go out. Fuck! Well, that was a mess. I think there's only one thing to do. Finally say goodbye to Sea of Thieves for today. This game is beautiful, god damn it. Is to end this session as we started it. Lorena, where do you pull that mango from? You've always worried me with that. I might need the biggest fucking... Speaking of filthy, Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1. It's done. Right, you filthy fucking animals, would you like a little bit of this? Thank you all for joining for Sea of Thieves today. Sea of Thieves will continue tomorrow, and I think we might potentially do Tall Tale 6, or we might do the Island Challenge, or I might just fuck about trying to cook meat in other people's shits. Could be any of the above. But if you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you want to compete in the final act of the day, then you could potentially win yourself the golden name in Discord for 24 hours and the Person of the Century of the Day title, because the Doomhaus Discord is split evenly down the middle between the greens and the oranges. Not that even, as you can tell by the fucking scores. And the greens and the oranges compete in various acts and various games and various challenges over the year to become person of...
The word is wiener.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Wait. Kitten, welcome back. Wait. I don't know if Easy Green covered up the message. Do you want to download? Do you want to update it? Steam? You're supposed to be doing this automatically. Hello? Game updates are now managed through Steam. Check the Steam client to make sure the game is up to date. I've just opened you through Steam, Marbles. Up to date, it says. Brilliant, lovely. Bullshit, I say. Hang on a minute, ladies and gents. Apparently Steam can't work out its own shit. So how do you update a game on Steam? Always keep this game updated. Always allow background downloads while playing. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Making it a bouquet. Ooh. Restart Steam. Okay. Right, fuck off you. Go away. Bear with me, ladies and gents. Fucking marbles. Restart the Doomhaus. The only option now is for streamers to go out, get some marbles, then roll them in the street and see who the winner is dodging traffic. Right, Steam's at a restart. Downloading. 0 out of 1 items complete. Marbles on stream. Alright, how long does this take? 134 meg. I've already done 10 of it. 18 of 134. 25 done. Come on, land speed record. 35, 44. This is slow as cocks. Bear with me, everybody. We'll get marbles up and running. I nearly did stream races then. We're halfway done. 77. 87. 97. 104. Hey, what if marbles is all fancy and... Imagine. Cheeky, thank you, by the way, for telling me to... And Mindrat as well for restarting straight at Steam. It's done. Cat Stat Plus, welcome to the stream. Can you do a tap dance or something while we wait? Thankfully, for all of us involved, including my own spine, it's downloaded now, Stat Plus, so we needn't worry. Stat Plus, Cats, welcome to the stream. I hope you're both well. Ready to launch, apparently. Ready to launch in approximately 29 minutes. 36 minutes. Oh, you said restart stream, I see. So that's why Trim said restart the Doomhaus. And here's me thinking that you was all being helpful. I hate Steam. I don't know why, I just don't like Steam. Now it's updating after the download and it's not going down. Press 1 to wait for this bullshit. Press 2 to do stream races for it. Steam is terrible. I hate it. Can it be done yet? I can't remember what I just asked. What did I just ask? Look at this for a short-term memory. It was 2 stream races. 2 were stream races, right? 2 for stream races, gotcha. So Mindrat says stream races, Alkarion stream races, Cheeky stream races, Stat Plus stream races. And only Tag Slack wants marbles. You sure? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, boys and girls, we're doing something slightly different from marbles, because marbles won't update because it's... Not then we can hear because the music's playing. Get away with this. So quiet in here, I could say I love Trim and nobody'd hear it. Right, I don't have this captured. I've just realised that's for a Friday thing. Boys and girls, we're doing a tiny bit of stream races. Oh, this is making it feel like Friday on a Wednesday, though. This is not the clear. Hang on, I have to set this up. Bear with me. Is it going to be dead big? Right, shit for brains. You all know how this works. 1 single run of stream races. Person of the century of the day to the person who wins. A single run. What time's golf? Type race if you want to get involved. Go. Thandia, welcome to the stream. If you'd like to be involved in stream races, just type the word race and the rest will be done. In this game, don't forget, it's exclamation mark boost to give yourself a little boost. It's exclamation mark boom with 10 bits to send somebody up in the air. Right, get in now. Type race if you'd like to be in for Person of the Century of the Day because Marbles is broken and it's taken ages to update. Tiny Green, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thandia, welcome to the stream. How are you? No bits. Yeah, okay, yeah, no bits. Deal? No bits. Actually, I tell you what. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? Is everybody in? Let me just wait and then I'm going to do something. Nope.
No bits.
No booms. No bits. No bullshit. Get emote only, you nerds. This is just to make it as fair as Marbles. Right, early doors. Siddles takes the lead and gets sent up in the air by Mindright. Santa's wrestling for first place. Alcarion in third, trying to get it, but Alcarion's been knocked out. Santa in second with the race car is losing out to currently Orange Tag Slack in the lead. The race cars are dominating the course, boys and girls. Third place is Mindright, who can potentially get an overtake, but Santa is looming for the greens. Fourth is Rubbit, who is green. Statpus for the greens. Easy green for the greens. The greens are there. And Tag Slack's had issues with the tyres. Mindright has fucked it as well, allowing all of this green bullshit to come through. The highest rated orange at the moment is Alcarion, and he's messing around. Tiny Green takes over the newest of the greens. This is looking very green as we speak. We're going to need some oranges really quickly. Santa's gone on the boost pad and it's not paid off for him. The race car goes flying. Can these two go flying as well? Statpus takes that corner expertly. Statpus is in the lead for the greens. Tag Slack is arriving though. Tag Slack is behind him for the oranges. This is the clear Tag Slack. Get her. Chopper. This is the one. Oranges. Eyes on the prize. She's having troubles on the tyres. Could Tag Slack maybe get a good vault over? That's not too bad. Goes for a hard flip but doesn't land it. Back on his wheels. He makes it. Statpus is there. Easy Green gets second place back. The greens are... This is their race to lose. Tag Slack just has issues on the tyres. Statpus is having issues of her own. Can Tag Slack get over the fucking bridge quickly? This is the way. Tag Slack, do this! The greens are desperate. Who's in third place? Easy Green's in third place. Tiny Green, fourth place. Alcarion goes tumbling into fifth. Statpus is miles out in the lead. She might do this here. There's a lot of tyres and bullshit to cause her problems before the end, though. Can Tag Slack do something here? Here he comes. Tag Slack, get it. Do it. Chop it. Ah! Statpus gets a respawn, though, so she's going to be immune from the tyres for a little while. Tag Slack needs to get his respawn, and he needs to get it quick because Statpus is home free. Thankfully for Statpus, Tag Slack made exactly the same issue. Your emotes are coming in very handy right now, Statpus. Tag Slack, can you stick the landing? He can. He's not got that far to catch up. For the oranges, Statpus has spun out. This is for Tag Slack to lose. Statpus just gets wheels on the ground in time to recover. Can Tag Slack get through this bullshit without needing a respawn? Go! No! Statpus is in the water. Statpus is stuck. Tiny Green for the greens out of nowhere. Santa for the greens. Tag Slack might be able to get... Yes, Tag Slack! Easy Green, move! That was fucking tense. Right, boys and girls, let me free your mouth. Tag Slack is Person of the Century of the Day. The only person that didn't vote for... that voted for marbles instead of stream races. Tag Slack has done it at the death. Damn, that was tense.
Twat.
Statpus comes second for the greens. Dolbs comes third for the greens. Alcarion fourth for the oranges. And Tiny Green fifth for the greens.
Exclamation mark boost.
I was so close to my first point. I know, right? Just managed to get ahead. But as you can see from the scores, top left Statpus, the oranges are hemorrhaging points at the moment. Fuck. Tag Slack, well played. It's been a while, he says. Let me go over and award it while everybody's rolling in. Sorry that marbles didn't work, but I think we made up for it. Oddly, it's not Friday and I've not just played Kerbal. I didn't realise how much I attributed this music to going for a big P word very shortly. I went for a shit, I got third. You did, and it was one of the tensest races in history. Unfortunately, though, for the Greens, you get absolutely shit all, unless you come first. And Tag Slack, effortless performance. Good work. Eric's going to trickle in at the end in last place, and that is going to be where we call stream races for today. August joined, on time as usual.
Ping. Pong. Be jealous.
And that's where I get out of here. August, thank you for the bits. August sat playing table tennis at work, socialising like a normal person. What a square. Tags like well played. That is the 120th point, and I think back-to-back person of the century of the days for the Oranges. Alcarion yesterday, Tag Slack today. I think we're going to get to 120 in no time. Right, for a couple of reasons, I'm not going to do a raid today, and I may not do it for a little while, but we'll get back to it as soon as possible. But for now, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for being here for a stream of two halves, as we'll call it. But I think we made some fucking progress at the end. There is another Sea of Thieves stream tomorrow, as there is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Kerbal on Friday as normal. But for now, if you're staying on the platform, Tox is live playing Ghost Hunters, apparently. Chris Mann's live as well, just chatting. I strongly recommend both of those people. But thank you for the bits today. Welcome to the new followers. I hope some of you are real and not bots. If you are, I appreciate it. Thank you for the raids, thank you for the host, thank you for the subs and everything else. I love you all very much. You're all very generous. But for now, Chaz, Easy Green, Alcarion, Augur, Eric, Mindright, Chaz, Statpuss, everybody, congratulate Tag Slack, congratulate the Oranges. And I would say get the fuck out of my house, but I need a final word from Eric, and I think I have it. The final word is this: actual progress.